Boop. Hi. Are you back, YouTube? YouTube. There we go. Hi, YouTube. Are you still there? YouTube? Hello, YouTube. Wake up. YouTube, wake up. You had a bad dream. Yeah, okay, look, you had a really bad dream. You know, there was some issues, and then the internet went out, and then you all died, and then you got in a car crash with a trash can, and it was crazy. Anyways, welcome back, YouTube. I'm glad you were able to make it. I have lowered the bitrate just in case, so it's gonna be slightly lower quality, but still better than Twitch. And yeah, this certainly is not 4 hours. No, come on. We're still gonna hit 4 hours, fellas. Come on. I know when 4 hours is. We're 62% battery on my trackers. So we're like, yeah, we're an hour and a half in. So hopefully the people on YouTube can find the new stream. If not, we might have lost all, I think it was 5 viewers on YouTube. That was very unfortunate. But, you know, Twitch, you know, if no one on YouTube, you know, Twitch, you're still cool, right? I still like you. You know, you're the ones that actually, you know, allow me to monetize. And then there's also the people that advertise on Twitch that I have to ban, which is very unfortunate, but, you know, it'd be like that. At least I do have the ban hammer on me, which is cool. So if I just go over here, and then I just do this, and then I grab this, and then there's this hammer right here, and then we just do a little, just fucking, hold on, fucking, press that button. There we go. Pop! All right, and they're gone now. Don't worry about it. We're good. Awesome. So, let's continue. We're still trying to get to the fucking place. We're not even in the convention yet. So,
yeah, this pops out the back side though. So.
We're like walking backwards.
Somewhere around here.
And we're somewhere. Don't know where.
Oh my God.
But the hotel's relative, it's that way.
Why are we going that way?
No, it's that way. They lost their sense of direction. Right? But, you know, we're trying to get to the hotel. It's fucking confusing as shit. Prioritizing the props of VR chat over deleting messages. Commit to the bit, says Orcho. I mean,
okay.
Who the fuck's actually gonna press that fucking viewer button? let's be real. Now, if it said like something bad in it, then sure. But if it's just a fucking weird viewer advertisement, like who the fuck's gonna fucking click that? Let's be real. I'm the only one streaming here, I think. So like, come on. So we're trying to find our fucking way to the hotel. Again, I hope the YouTube survives this time. I'm gonna just double check that the thumbnail's correct. Just real quick, because it should be, right? Yeah, okay, we're all good. So YouTube, I'm sorry you had to die for our sins, but sometimes you have to. It's YouTube, come on. Yeah, what do you expect from YouTube? So, we're just walking around. We're trying to find it. It's just fucking heavy as shit everywhere.
Why did you do this to us? You, Sukadia.
So we parked.
So, Sukadia is doing his signature, I'm gonna fucking ignore that. And, we don't talk about Sukadia. That's what Iris just said. It's Sukadia. Sukadia, we don't mention Sukadia. I'm Sukadia. That's Sukadia in the stream, in the video. Sukadia we don't talk about, okay? I'm just saying. Death threats to the guy were too much. I know, right? Don't make me get the fucking, oh, that's a bat. Hold on. This. don't make me get this out again. Again, we're still judging this guy. We gotta keep that in mind. We're executing him by the end of the stream or not, okay? So, that's what we're figuring out. We're also figuring out how to fucking get to the hotel.
Like a couple $100 hitting that fucking trash can on the way, alright? You're lucky I'm not fucking charging you.
So, you'll see that I improperly estimated that the repair cost would be a couple $100. Again, spoilers, it was more than $1,000. So, that's why I didn't feel too bad about that. I was like, oh, okay, we're fucking good then, okay. It's just a fucking fog light, whatever. We were not good. We were not good. Stream is laggy as fuck, reports Lupin. Oh, Lord. I hope I don't have to kill the YouTube. YouTube, you're okay, right? I mean, the YouTube has seen better days, I guess. The Twitch seems alright as well. But I'm hoping the internet fucking gets better, because god damn it, I don't want to have to reschedule this, you know? It's one of those things where it's like, that's just the internet. Like, I'm connected to Ethernet, that's all I can fucking do. I'm trying my fucking best out here. Regardless, at least the VOD is gonna be okay, so I'm gonna continue going. But if it do go down again, you know, there might be an issue. Well, we'll see. We'll see. Anyways, YouTube VOD or anything, you can enjoy this.
Yeah, this is Hilton right here. Yeah. I don't know if there's a back entrance.
This is like the back side of the fucking hotel.
Probably.
And we are carrying basically everything out of the car. So we don't want to move too much. It might be client side since it's fine for me. Okay, cool. Thank God. Don't have to worry about it. So we're carrying everything out of the car because we didn't want to have to go back down there for the fucking car to grab shit. So we grabbed everything, like every single thing. We have the freaking fursuit box here. We have freaking a bunch of bags. We have all the clothes. We got the freaking accordion. We got everything. So we're just trying to get to the hotel, and it's like there's no back entrance apparently.
We had to grab everything from the car, so.
Oh yeah, he explains it too.
But we are technically right next to the fucking hotel, so it should be fine. I don't know why you guys are complaining. We had an elevator. We didn't have to take it up anything. It was great. It's beautiful. Who's the other guy?
There was a guy that passed by us.
I'm not calling no one. I'm fucking recording. I ain't doing nothing.
At this
there might not be an
point,
entrance on this side.
at this point, I realized we were walking like the wrong way. Not the wrong way. We were behind the hotel, but apparently there's like buildings behind the hotel. I thought it would just connect. I thought it'd be all hotel for that block, right? It's a big ass hotel, right? No, it's just fucking some random ass, like, I think it's another parking structure or some shit. It looked abandoned, honestly. So we had no clue. It was scary. I'm also gonna skip Big Oil Zone because that was actually copyrighted at some point. Some bastard on YouTube fucking copyright claimed my Big Oil video. I don't want YouTube to go down again. Trust me, I'm trying to save you guys. It's for your own good. I'm trying not to kill you guys, YouTube. So it is very unfortunate. I do see the YouTube viewership went from 5 to 1. It's very sad. Anyways, we actually found the little fucking corridor to go down. So it's the one that you saw at the beginning of the previous video that we were walking by where the cars were pulling out. This fucking thing. Let me get my ruler back out. This corridor. This is the building we were behind. This is the actual Hilton. It's a fucking long ass walk. I didn't want to walk down here because it's like all cars. There's no sidewalk, but it's just an alleyway. And I was like, shit, there should be an entrance, like a proper door, right? No, we just had to walk our ass. We were just walking.
Let me message Jay.
It was a lot of walking and a lot of carrying. Very sad. I like how that was only just carrying. And then we did more carrying, but we actually got to the hotel. So we just turned, it was the valet that we were turning into, and holy fucking shit.
Yeah, why are we?
And then Iris was like scared to go in the hotel for some reason.
Oh.
And this is the convention.
Oh, wow.
Look at all those people.
Oh.
Look, that guy looks a little familiar, doesn't it? The orange jumpsuit? A little bit. We'll talk about him a little later.
Hello. Oh.
And then we see some random people we see.
We gotta get to the back of the line.
Okay.
So this is the vibe.
Yeah.
Hello. Keep going.
Keep going where?
I don't know.
I don't know where everyone's going.
So basically, we need to register. We need to actually get the fucking thing that allows us everywhere.
It says upstairs. Upstairs. Are we registering?
Now I was following those signs.
Oh, drop stuff off?
No,
What's
we
up?
were just like wondering where the check-in is. It's like, well, registration's upstairs. Where's like the hotel? Yeah. Thank you.
Yeah. Well, checking in.
Some random guy. It's a random guy that we have no fucking clue who they are. Just comes up to me like us, and they're like, "Oh, where do you need to go?" It doesn't work for the hotel. It doesn't work for the convention. It's just a bear. It's like, who the fuck? And I'm gonna be real. This is an opinion, okay? That was very confusing, says Geico. Yeah, it was very confusing. I apologize, Geico. Don't worry, the YouTube stream's back up. I am realizing though, I need to switch back to my combined chat. There we go. We're back. Yeah, we're back. But personal opinion. Don't blame me. Don't blame me. The pup masks, that's what those are called. The pup masks that people wear. I think they're kind of weird. Like, not the person wearing it, but I just think it as like a general thing to wear. You know, this, like where it's like leather. It's kind of weird, isn't it? Isn't that like a fetish thing? Not specifically, but like, I don't know. I think of like, you know, weird stuff. I think of things I can't talk about on stream sort of stuff when I see stuff like this, which is weird. Again, personal opinion. There's quite a few people walking around with this, but yeah, it's a thing. Yeah. Just for reference, by the way, this is still a very functional hotel. And it's the Hilton LAX, so there are a lot of pilots, flight attendants, and like normal people here. So you know, you see a handful of these people walking around. Again, I don't mean to like fucking consider them a separate sort of people. I'm sure some people don't actually realize it's actually a weird thing. I just think personally it's weird because it's like, that's like, yeah, it's a kink thing. Anyways, not my personal thing, but I'm not into it.
I don't know what time it is.
And we're still trying to figure shit out. And I
I don't
accidentally
think I'm allowed to check on the
turn off the fucking
phone. What time is it?
11:02.
Oh, okay. So opening ceremonies right now.
Yeah, but we're not.
crazy statement.
My shoulder is. This thing is overpacked right here. It's a bag. You've never seen it actually.
Ooh, look at that bag. That's the only thing I brought here. I like the crazy statement. Look, you come to Sukadia stream for the fucking hot takes, all right? It was not very hot of a take, but you know, maybe to the furry fandom, maybe a little bit. It's like slightly hot of a take. Maybe, I don't know. I try not to create any drama, but again, I'm still gonna voice my opinions, right? And my opinion is kind of weird. I'm not gonna be like, that person's weird because of it. I'm just gonna be like, I don't like that, you know. Same with yeah, I've said this before. You know, I'm a furry. Took me a while to realize that. I like art. I like the, you know, art that everyone draws because it's fucking cute. I don't like when they have abs and shit. I don't like when they have fucking like nipple. I don't like when they're too humanoid. It's weird. I like the cute little fluffy creatures. I don't like the fucking ones with abs, you know? That's an actual like sort of hot take that I have that a lot of people disagree with. I think it's I just don't like it. If my gauge, I've said this on stream before, if it has a belly button, it's too far. Like it's too much. Like, you wouldn't see that. It's supposed to be fur. Like, if you see a belly button, then it's basically a human, right? Like, fuck, man. And I'm not here for human art. I'm here for fucking fluffy, cute little dudes. That's what I'm here for, okay? Look, come on. I don't like how I'm wording that, but you get what I mean. You get what I mean, right? You're not gonna take that out of context or anything, right? Right? Just making sure. Okay, anyways. We made it to the hotel. That's a beautiful Pikachu bag right there. Don't want to shoot it. That beautiful Pikachu bag. It is a sick-ass bag. It costs like 300 bucks. But it's lasted me like 4 years, and it should last like forever, ever. So I store all my shit in this. This is actually my school bag, too, so pretty great. Who needs furries with a bag like that? Go ahead and remind me. Yeah. You gotta remind people that you're strapped, right? So yeah, it's very big. It's not supposed to be that packed. I mean, I guess you could. I guess no one's stopping you from packing it this much, but literally all my clothes for the 3 days are in there, plus all my technology, plus fucking whatever else is in there. I don't know. Forget at this point. This isn't what I subscribed to Scadia for. Look, I'm gonna tell you my goddamn hot takes whether you like it or not. Look, not to get political or anything, but my opinions are always the correct ones, so you might as well listen to me. I'm just saying. Like, come on. I'm just saying.
I have all my stuff packed in here. I didn't bring any.
So we're actually in the check-in line, by the way.
That's what I'm working with. I might have the lavalier muffled.
And you actually heard right there. I'm gonna pause it. Did you hear that?
That's what I'm working with.
Sometimes when you like move the lavalier a bit, it like warps the fucking audio. It happens a couple times. It's not too bad, but like it's kind of weird. It's very strange. I didn't think it was doing that, so I only realized after the fact that it was doing that. I don't know how to fix it. We'll just have to deal with it later. We have to deal with it in the fucking FWA stream unless I figure something out. But yeah, me moving the cord kind of does a little bit, which is scary. But you know, I want to get the bag of holding bag. It seems pretty good. Yeah, the hand. You mean the hand carrying handbag? The handbag carrying handbag, where you put the bags in it. There's good deals out there. You got look out for it. You know, I picked my bag because it had a Pikachu on it, and it was great. It's not as weird as the B mic. Oh yeah, Oricho's got like a webcam microphone that's just like totally fucking fucked up. It's like really bad. It was heard like maybe a year ago. Let's be real, I don't stream that much, so some of this shit happened like years ago at this point. Look, I got real life, okay? I need to get like a job. I've said this before in my YouTube. Sacadia.dev/YT if you're not on the YouTube already. You'll see I'm kind of a little busy. I need a job so I can, survive. But I still do these occasional streams. Furry conventions are great. I get to talk about a bunch of random shit. I get to also interrupt this bastard, What's he talking about this time?
The lavalier muffled, but at least we're surviving.
Yeah, he's just glad that he's alive. He's glad that he's alive. He's glad that the trash can wasn't like a fucking, I don't know, a person. I don't know. So yeah, it's also again 3 hours of sleep. So it's not hitting yet, but it's kind of there. Bro, someone's shooting outside my house. Bro, Geico, I hope you're okay. I hope you got your house insured. Do you guys sell life insurance? You might need that. But be careful out there. Maybe don't go outside your house. If you're just in like the fucking South though, that might be normal. Or Detroit. Either or. Or Chicago maybe. Just be careful. Look out for falling bullets, because people are shooting upward. They do go down. You're in the middle of the woods. Oh, oh shit. Well, there might be a murderer coming for you then, Geico. Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. Or they're just hunting. Or it could be a serial killer. Who knows? Who knows? I'm a realistic person here. You gotta consider all your options here. It could be someone trying to murder you, like I'm about to murder Sucadia, Sucadia, not me. Sucadia. Or, we keep him here. So it's kind of the same thing. Although I hope you stay safe though. Don't die. We kind of need your insurance. I might have to switch insurance because it's kind of expensive. I pay $140 a month. You get a quote for me. That'd be great. So I just took a few photos here. This is like the few photos I've actually taken. Again, 10% of the entire fucking catalog is just photos. 90% is video. So yeah, it's quite a lot. But this is the check-in. We were just waiting in line. We were seeing like when check-in is, if we can drop off our bags and shit, because we didn't want to carry it everywhere. So we were able to find that. There was a baggage claim guy like right around the corner that they told us about. So we had them put all of our fucking bags in, and there was a lot of them. We got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 10. Did you count that with me? 10 bags. There's so many fucking bags. It's so big. I wish I could go to one of these, but I have no friends that are interested in this stuff. Yeah, so I would never have gone to a furry convention myself. I'm gonna be real. I would never, ever. But sorry, I like swallowed wrong, breathed wrong. Because now I know Iris. Iris is the one dragging me to all these things. Iris has the ins. He knows how to set up the hotel room and like, I mean, travels, whatever. You just fucking have to get there somehow. But mostly the hotel room and shit. And like, you know, some of these hotels rooms are, you know, reserved by the, do I still have that button? I think I have that button still. Hold on. Where is it? I swear to God I have it somewhere. There it is. You know, the furry mafia sometimes holds some of these rooms, and for a small fee of $10, they can get you this room that you will still pay for, but they reserved it. And you don't have to worry about a fucking room lottery, which they have to do for a lot of these fucking things, because there's a lot of people that actually want to go to these for some godforsaken reason. I mean, and that godforsaken reason is actually because it's kind of fun. It's pretty fun. This convention wasn't fun, really, panel-wise. DJ-wise, yeah, it's pretty cool. Panel-wise, kind of sucked ass. Party-wise, oh yeah. It was sick as hell. But, yeah. You kind of have to have some ins unless you have a bunch of fucking money. Like, let's be real here. Because you have to share rooms. You have to room with other people. So, that's how I got into it. You kind of have to, like, you know, middle around, like, fiddle with, like, any local furry group that you might have in your state or anything. And they might be able to be like, hey, you want a room with us? Hey, you just like a transportation to here, and then we'll pick you up, and then, you know, you'll just pay your 1/5 of the room cost, and it's not that much at that point. Because we had, like, 5 people in our room. That's 1/5 of 200. That's not much, to be fair, so. Again, that was 200 a night, though, but it's not that expensive to go on basically a vacation, so kind of cool. But one of my other online friends went to one of these. They had a room and everything that night, and all he heard was moaning in the next room over. Yeah, so I will say, I actually haven't had that experience yet. I'm actually really glad I haven't. For all I've seen, even walking through hallways and shit, I don't know. Like, maybe I'm lucky. I haven't heard shit. No one's been weird, you know? I mean, people are awkward, but no one's been, like, weird or, like, you know, touchy or anything. Like, people are actually chill here. Like, it's actually cool. At least the ones that I've gone to, which is Further Confusion and GSFC here. It could be different in different states, you know? It could be weird in other spots, or it could just be a fucking one-off weirdo. But, you know, people do stuff in hotel rooms, and, luckily, I've never seen that shit, so thank God. Again, if you think, if you're under the premonition that, like, a furry convention is for Secret Hitler and, like, fucking you have a few free drinks, like, no, not again. The YouTube's dying again. And the Twitch is, too. Spectrum Internet. We did just move places. So, if you see the timestamps, you go in the description. You'll be able to fucking skip ahead. Because this is lame as fuck. Let's see, what music I got? Here we go. There we go. Alright. This is how we're dealing with the internet. Hopefully it just, like, fixes itself. Hopefully I don't have to stop the YouTube stream. I could. Because I turned off auto stop, so what should happen is if I stop the YouTube stream, then it might actually just, like, fucking, I don't know, it might, like, just cut to black or something, and then it might be fine. So we're gonna see. It looks like the bitrate has gone drastically up. Hello, hello, hi. Hi, are you guys okay? Are you guys doing all right? I'm holding. We're getting in the green again. Okay, hello, welcome. Our internet blip seems to have ended. Whew. Bro, that was fucking scary, man. I'm glad you guys survived. You know. Oh shit, we have fucking Mac party music. Alright, you guys survived. Let's fucking go. You survived the internet outage. So, don't you worry. I turned off the auto stop on YouTube, so YouTube VOD shouldn't fucking switch videos this time. And Twitch held its own, I think, hopefully. So, we're back. Let's continue. Thank God, we actually survived that fucking blip. If it happens again, you know, as always, let me know, because I can still see the chat, and my internet, at least download speed, seems completely fine, so let me know. Let me know. Anyways, I'm glad you guys are still alive. Because without you guys, I'm just talking to no one. But I am still documenting my shit, so yeah, I mean, usually if there is no one in the stream, I still just do it anyways, because I think it's fun. And I know at least a couple people will watch it because, you know, the people that are actually in this stream that actually went to GSFC actually wanted to watch it, so, you know, do be like that. Anyways, I think there's more videos past here. Oh no, there isn't. Oh Jesus, that scared me. For some reason, that was a very fucked up audio. I don't know if it sounded fucked up on your end, but that's scary. Appreciate the resub, Waricho. Yeah, it likes pestering people to send a fucking, like, resub message, you know? So, I appreciate that. What was that audio? Look. I don't know, man. I'm a little fucking scared, I'm gonna be real. I don't know what's happening to the stream. The internet and the fucking donation alerts are a little scary, but it's fine. Fine. Just don't worry about it. We're just chilling. Look, it's the registration line. There's nothing scary about this line, right? Or is there? Well, I'm gonna tell you. So, the registration line, this is where you have to pay $90 fucking if you haven't paid it already. Falling apart at the seams. No, it's fine. I'm taping it together in the background, okay? It's fine. Just ignore it, okay? If I have only 1 FPS per minute, you're not a real one if you don't stay. No, honestly, at that point, just fucking watch the YouTube VOD. The recording's completely fine. That's local. I don't have to worry about internet for that. And it's 1440p. Isn't that great? This is the fucking registration line. We were chilling here.
You're already registered? Then you probably don't have to wait.
Don't worry. You brought it already? We were not going down.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, and this is a bitch ass
The
motherfucker.
we had to park was 4 stories down. Where'd you guys park?
Airport Spectrum. It's the building right next to us, but it's like quite a far away.
Dumb.
Don't talk to me.
So, you might be wondering what the fuck just happened. It was definitely one of the moments of all time. So, you know, we were talking to a bitch ass motherfucker, right? And well, someone recognizes him and is like, "Oh my god, you don't talk to me." I got that on recording. I'm like, oh, oh shit. Okay. Like the most awkward thing, and we just like casually walk away. We didn't want to fucking, you know, get in the way of that. We're like, okay. So yeah, that happened. So we shifted gears and we just, you know, went into the registration line and we let them be. You don't talk to me. That was like, I don't know. The way that they said that was just like heartbreaking. It's like, oh my gosh, bitch ass motherfucker really is a bitch ass motherfucker. No, I'm kidding. They're friends. I asked afterwards. I was like, "Hey, am I okay to include that? Is this like some weird thing that I shouldn't include?" And they didn't say no, so there it is. You know, do be like that. So yeah, we fucked off. We did fuck off.
Line.
What was that? Oh, is that the baby's food?
He's just got baby food for some reason.
Thank you.
Motherfuckers just passing around baby food. It's literally, if you look, it's fucking like Gerber Life fucking baby food. Like I don't know why. I don't know why. Well, he says why. It's supposedly really good. Look, snacks for babies, bro. Like what the hell? Hold on, where's my music? It will help you get through the baby man phase. Look, I got through that phase like 2 years ago. Come on, guys. We're not gonna bring up baby man again until my tracker's dying. Don't worry about that. We got 2 hours left. This is baby food. We haven't introduced this guy, but this is Kazu. He's one of the people rooming with us. I don't know why he's got baby food. He just does. Here's my opinion on it, or at least Sukage's opinion on it.
Well, kind of dry. Well, there's no moisture in this.
It was kind of ass.
I can check what mine's called.
It was not great. So you'll notice I actually did edit a few of these videos a little bit. I cut together 2 videos basically because they were like back to back. That's why it'll cut to black in the back. That's Psych. You remember him from the FC stream? Yeah, that's the guy. That's the guy that was rooming with us that one time. He's back again. Not in our room, but he was at the convention. So, this is the first time we saw him. He's just chilling. He's hanging out.
That's Psych from FC.
Oh yeah, I say it there too.
That's crazy.
Okay. One thing to notice here, my favorite fucking thing, is when someone has to look at you for a second, and then, oh shit, I know you. Look at that again. Look at that again. It's normal, not to say like this is a Psych only thing, but I just fucking love the fucking fact that Psych looks up and then it's like, oh, what's up? Check this. Look at it.
That's Psych from FC. That's crazy. Psych, bro. That's crazy.
You can see the recognition once the eyebrows go up, which is like a second later. It's pretty great. I love, bro, the human fucking brain, beautiful, great, and it's awesome. You know, my brain's better, but it's, you know, it's great to see this. That's why I like the vlogging a little bit, because you don't usually get to see shit like this, but kind of interesting. What Kraken is this? Do you mean this Kraken or the Kraken of a video? Because both are kind of Krakens. We have a lot of fucking videos to go through. I don't know what video we're on, but probably like 20, maybe 30 in, and we have 180. So yeah, but this is the line, and we're meeting up with Psych. Isn't that crazy? Wow.
So we got his.
And Iris telling everyone about the fucking parking.
I have all the luggage tags, so I gotta go.
And then you might be wondering, why is it muted? Why is it muted? No reason. No reason. Don't worry about it. There's not anything suspicious going on here. Nothing at all. Nothing at all.
You didn't hear this. This is not on stream. This is not on camera.
Are you streaming this? Are you recording it though? Okay.
You delete all this later, right? Oh, I don't think this should come
Plastic.
off like that.
Okay.
Yeah, so don't worry about what was said there. I would, you know, there's nothing to worry about. There's nothing to worry about. It's great. You know, I got it on footage, and you know there is audio, but you know I cut it out. I redacted it. It do be like that. You know, sometimes it do. It's not like there was private information there. It was just the topic at discussion, which also wasn't really like sensitive per se, but yeah. I can't say more. I'm sorry. I wish I could, but yeah, it's a super duper secret. It may or may not have should I say that? Oh, okay. So the reason why it's redacted is because we don't want the convention to get mad at us, you know. I don't want to put this guy on blast or this guy or me on blast, right? So I redacted what was said there. You know, the convention's great, you know, nothing bad about it, you know, it's great, beautiful $90 you know ticket. So yeah, yeah, that's kind of the gist, you know. Get that feeling when you think of what the fuck. Why was it muted? You know, that's what we're going for. Anyways, what's next? Oh, by the way, these are plastic. That's what happened at the end there. These just come off. He was trying to like pull up, I guess. These are just fucking little plastic things. You would think for $90 registration, you know, you might be able to afford like normal actual metal things, but nah. No, it's chains and plastic. I love you, GSFC. Don't worry about it. Okay. Anyways, we're still waiting in line. We're fucking getting through the line. And then we finally get the thing. So, this is what the fucking name tag looks like. It's actually pretty decent. It looks alright. Kind of cool. I think it's cool. One thing I like about the name tag a little more, much more readable than Further Confusion is. Plastic's easier to carry, I know, but like, it's a hotel. Like, you could at least put low after it, right? Like, it's a convention. You have time to prep, right? Anyways. This is actually, I don't know, I like it. I like the font. It's nice and big. You can actually read it. FC's Further Confusion again. That was in January. Theirs was kind of fucking small as shit. You could like barely read it. Mine was like lopsided and shit. This one's slightly lopsided. You can see it's like angled this way. But like, I kind of like it. It's kind of cool. So that's the little badge that we got. And that means we're properly registered. Opening ceremony was still happening, by the way. It's now like 11 fucking 30 or 40 or 50 at this point. So yeah, what the fuck's going on? So we go down the hotel. Again, this is the hotel lobby. It's a pretty fancy hotel. It's actually a really nice hotel. Like all the decorations are pretty nice. It's a Hilton, LAX, so kind of supposed to be nice. Better fucking be nice. So this is like the main lobby. You know, this is the valet area, cars and shit. And then there's like a big staircase. You know, like the Titanic ship staircase. That's basically what this staircase was. It's one of those staircases that you could just like go up and then you're just on this low level. So that's kind of a vibe. I think you could have seen it at the beginning a little bit. Yeah, I definitely showed it on video. But anyways, we check out opening ceremony eventually.
Apparently that's our roommate over there.
Oh, and then this person.
I don't know who they are.
Who I'm referring to? This person in blue right here. Apparently they're our roommate. I'm like, I have no fucking clue there. I know everyone else in the room that we're rooming with. Not this person. I have no fucking clue. I'm like, oh shit. This might be like, I hope it's not another FC situation, you know, right? Like, I'm a little traumatized from that. That was a rooming situation. Hopefully this is not gonna be the same. And luckily it was not, thank God. Like, fuck, Jesus. So it wasn't the same. So this is me learning that they're our roommate.
I don't know who they are, but apparently they're our roommate. We'll see a little later, I guess. I don't know. I also don't know which camera to look at. I think it's this one? Might be that one. Where's the middle one?
You're trying to figure shit out.
No, there's 3 cameras on the back of this. I have no clue which one. Iris, as always, is actually just talking to extra people. It do be like that.
Yeah, so Iris knows a little too many people, so it's pretty standard for me specifically, because I always have to like hang out with Iris for the most part. I don't have to, but I do, because they're fucking rooming and everything, and they're the one taking me on these fucking things. And you know, other people as well. Iris just fucking knows everyone. just you know, basically everyone. So yeah, basically Iris starts conversations everywhere, and then I'm just like, hi, I have no fucking clue who you are, what's up? So yeah. And I think I explain it here too.
Like that furry that you just saw, the selfie stick, except I don't have a selfie stick.
Oh yeah, they have a
I'm
selfie
just
stick.
a dipshit holding a camera.
Are you fucking kidding me? I'm the knife!
Just a dipshit.
His birthday's on the 9th. He's going to FWA because it's his birthday con.
Oh.
It's my birthday fucking. Yeah.
No, it's my birthday con. They can't be both of us.
It's fine.
I'm pretty sure it's mine.
You can check the calendar again because it's actually mine.
It's close to
Wow. No, mine's on the Saturday, so
we just know each other.
We just know each other. Yeah, so there's a lot of people. And apparently that person had a fucking birthday on the same weekend. The day before my birthday. May 10th, by the way. I actually always forget to say that. Yeah, that's in 8 days from now. It actually happens to be on the weekend of the Atlanta Furry Weekend Atlanta fucking trip. So, yeah, it's a quote-unquote birthday con is what the term is. So that's interesting. I don't know if I'm gonna see this person. I'm probably not gonna recognize them. I'm probably not gonna remember, but Iris will. So, you know. But there's also gonna be like 6,000 people there, so it's gonna be really fucking difficult to find people. We'll see. It's spread across 3 different hotels and shit, so it's like, oh boy. We'll see. I'll figure out how big it is, and we'll give a gauge of what's happening there. So, yeah, random people, and apparently, if you check the calendar, it's actually his birthday con, it's not mine, so I'll just cry. I'll just not have a birthday that day, you know. Anyways, I don't know why I took a photo of this. I think I mostly took a photo because of this. I think it's Typhlosion, right? This is the with this main. That's the like special editions Typhlosion, the fucking version, the regional variant. I don't fucking remember what it's called. Alolan region maybe. High explosion. I like how they're carrying a fucking head. That's always the great thing about furry conventions. They're just holding a bunch of decapitated heads. It's great. It's great. Yeah, there's also there's children that go to these things, like actually as attendees, and also just because it's a Hilton LAX and people are with their families. Imagine as a child seeing this. It's like, oh my god, you killed him. You fucking killed him. It's like scary, man. So I think that's why I took this photo, but there's also another reason. Restrooms are back here, and guess what? The restrooms were fucking banging, bro. Like,
Guys, I just went to the bathroom. Shit. There was like fucking 12 urinals in that bathroom. You had choices and like 8 sinks. This is great. Why are you guys looking at me?
No reason.
I mean, it was interesting. You get choices. They're all like different fucking heights too.
It's okay.
It was great. It was great.
yeah, so the bathroom was you know, you gotta judge the bathrooms once in a while, right? Like, it's a bathroom. It is great, you know. 12 urinals. Every single one's like a different size, and they're all like, they're not even in order. They're all fucking like staggered around. It's like a fucking bar graph and shit. It is great, you know. And it's got 8 sinks, and they were like all in a circle. It was crazy. Like, trust me, bro. If I could take photos in there, I would have, but obviously that's a little bit of a breach of privacy, and I'm not gonna do a fucking Dr. Disrespect here. So, you know, I have boundaries. Anyways, it just says what? Don't worry about it. That's what I'm just saying. Anyways, I like how viewership spiked when I said that on the YouTube. Hi, YouTube. Don't worry about that. I'm speaking facts, okay? I'm sorry. I'm speaking facts. If you know, you know. Yeah, so the bathroom is great. You know, I'm able to describe it in heavy detail. I just can't get any photos in there. Oh, this is a fucking opening ceremony.
Skip, I don't know about you, but I'm ready to get this party started.
There's not many people here at the opening ceremony.
No.
Cut. Hard
I
cut.
think they can do better.
Are we ready, Golden State?
Where'd you get that from?
It was free.
Free from
Thank
oh the
you
guy
so
out there
much.
on
Yeah,
the table.
The mothers.
And now let our convention
Oh,
begin.
Cherry.
Interesting.
The little guy. Yeah, I was like, what the fuck? Where the fuck did you get this? Like, did you already spend money? Because if you know Iris spends money, you know. I was like, goddamn. You know, I might also hear. I'm gonna be real. Opening ceremony was a little cringe. I hate how fucking, you know, obviously acted some shit is. I was standing there and I was just like, oh. It's like, you can do better than that. Come on. It's like, oh Lord. I've never been a type of person to like enjoy like that sort of shit where it's like, I don't know. It's so obviously fake, you know. Obviously it's scripted, but like Jesus, it pains me, you know. As a recorder and a role player myself, an improviser. I mean, I don't usually read scripts, but I think you could do better. Right? I don't know. I don't know. I like judging people, okay? I mean, that's what we're doing this entire fucking stream. That's the point. Because we judge people and then we decide if we have to get rid of the problem or not. Or if it is a problem or if it's not. If it's not a problem, then shit, I get to save the ammo in here, but if it is, you know what we have to do. Anyways. Opening ceremony. I was just like, oh, the theme song!
We were here for 2 minutes. Fuck yeah.
I was like, oh, very cool. It's like their convention starting.
Oh wait, this is copyright music. Uh-oh. Alright, I'll see you guys later. Fuck this.
I didn't realize. I thought it was gonna be normal music, I'm gonna be real. It took me by surprise. It had a really long build up. I was like, oh, this is just like, wait, is this their own song or something? No, that was Can't Stop the Feeling of the Shin. Like, yeah, no, we ain't playing that. That fucking song. Yeah, so that's the opening ceremony. I'm not gonna play it again. I did a preliminary YouTube upload just to double check this won't get flagged. I don't think it will. I think YouTube's still up, thank God. But yeah, it's a little scary, you know? So, yeah, we're good here. That's a lot of furries. Look, can you count all the furries? Look. There's a lot. I don't know. But yeah, this is kind of the crowd. Obviously, not a lot of people are actually already here. This is 11 a.m. that the opening ceremony is. Not everyone's already here. Like, check-in is at 2 p.m. The hotel check-in. So people don't want to get here early. And, you know, with an opening ceremony like that where it's like, you know, no, I don't actually want it. Like the fucking acting. You know, you don't have to be there. I'm glad we only saw the last 2 minutes or else I would have fucking died there on the spot, honestly. Again, I'm being really judgy. I probably couldn't do what they were doing, but still, I like judging people, okay? I get to do that because of my stream and no one can tell me that I'm wrong. Or if you do, I can ban you, you know? It's like, it's your choice, you know? You get choices here at the Sukatia stream. It's a lot of freedom of speech here. It's just, if you say something I disagree with, then fuck you. You know? Anyways, this is everyone leaving the fucking thing. Being banned is funny. It is pretty funny. There's a setting on Twitch where you can set people that are banned to not be able to watch your stream. I have that off. So if you get banned and you still want to watch the stream, go ahead. And there is also YouTube, to be fair, but we don't talk about that. Ban evading, yeah, it's whatever. Yeah, it's the crowd. I take a few photos just to get like a gist of the crowd so we can like inspect what the people are doing. There's like a red panda there, fox there, purple dude there, and purple guy. This fucking purple guy. You know, stuff like that. Again, the hotel's like pretty fucking fancy. Look at the fucking chandeliers and shit. You probably saw it in the previous thing too. Look at the top of the ceiling. Ceiling's got like icicles. Like everything's got icicles on it for some reason. I don't know. If you are banned, you're still able to watch the stream. It's just like watching the stream through a window. A window, yeah. Just peering in, like, what they doing in there? So, yeah, that's the opening ceremony. It's whatever.
11:30.
It's only
check-in.
11:30.
They say complimentary check-ins at 2 p.m. So we still gotta wait 2.5 hours. We were able to check in our bags, so that's nice. And we got the last 2 minutes of opening ceremony, which was very, very scripted feeling. I know, it's kind of, you know, but thanks for here. Cool. Crazy. That's Zelo over there. Look at that person.
I don't even have to pull out my ruler there. I'm just standing around, honestly. But yeah, everything just ended, and some people are here now. I like how they greeted each other, just like a wave. Like, yeah, I like this greeting. If you inspect it thoroughly, it's a good greeting. Where they just walk up to each other and they just wave like from fucking 2 feet away. Hi. I mean, to be fair, Zelo was fucking waving the flag, but I like how Kazu waved as well. Pretty great, pretty great. So yeah, these are people that we haven't seen before. These two people. Zelo, have not seen that person ever before, ever. And then, Kazu. Kazu's, again, the roommate. Again, we just have to kill time. We're fucking doing nothing here. And, like, we gotta figure shit out to do. It's only 11. Check-in's at 2. So we have 4 hours to kill. And it was opening ceremony, but then again, the panels, like, aren't interesting. So when we looked at the schedule, we're like, I don't really want to go to these. So we kind of like just walked around. Oh, but there was Dealer's Den. I still haven't muted. It's Dealer's Den here.
Yo, why are we going in the depths of hell? What's down here?
Iris was yelling at me for half the car.
He was yelling at me. What's going on down here?
This is a line.
Oh, Hotline Miami. Yeah, there you go.
Chicken. It's more than a chicken, Iris. Wait, so why are we down here?
Don't cut.
I don't know why we're down here.
Hotline Miami. Well, you know, sometimes you have to have, you know, some shit's gotta happen there, right? What do you mean, Hotline Miami? Don't worry about it. It's just Hotline Miami, you know? They're not gonna do anything here, are they? Never. They would never. It's not like the game's about, you know, beating a bunch of people up and shit, and like robbing place or whatever. It's great. Anyways, we're in this big line. I still don't even know why we're here. I just followed them. I'm like, where the fuck are we going? Okay, I'm just here. Sure.
I actually found it out. This is the Dealer's Den line.
No, it's not.
It starts at 12.
This
Yes,
is the
it
line
is.
for the
Yes,
Dealer's
it
Den,
is.
dumbass.
The line for the
Dealer's Den is back there.
Okay, I understand, please. This is the line to the dealer.
Okay, a lot happened in those few seconds. So, we already have to pause here. First off, yes, it's the line to the Dealer's Den. Bitch ass motherfucker didn't hear me say that, so he corrected me to say it's the line to the Dealer's Den. And then, the great thing about vlogging, again, is you get people's reactions. A lot of reactions. So this random ass person behind me just fucking looking over at the camera.
Okay, I understand, please. This is the line to the Dealer's Den. We have 15 minutes because it starts at noon. We have nothing to do until then, so I figured it out. It's gonna get hot in here, though.
We have 15 minutes. You want to walk around or you want to stay here?
Well, we gotta stay in the line, right?
wanna
We're gonna lose our spot.
Fine. We
Let's
can wait.
wait. There's no point to not wait.
There was a mic fuck up there, yeah.
We have nothing else to do. Well, as well.
Those are sick. And I love
Oh, I see a fucking sick ass TV.
That TV over there. Hold on. Let's get an inspection. Like, I appreciate it. Aw, Kim for the FurCon, staying for the lesson. Yeah, let me teach you a lesson here. Maybe the lesson that we all learn is don't vlog so much because people will fucking look at you weird. It's that guy. I like the fucking screen people. I like those people. They're cool. It's technology where the face moves and shit. It's like, fuck yeah, dude, that'd be crazy. You know what I would do in this situation, in this line, says Oricho? Let me guess. You pull out your fucking Game Boy or your DS. That's what I'm thinking. Some retro console is coming out of your pocket, Oricho. If I had to guess. I'm gonna be real.
Look. Hold on.
Oh yeah.
The Lito Company guys here again.
The Lito Company guy.
The one that you danced with.
And then remember at FC, there was a Lethal Company guy that was like standing in the lobby for like 8-hour fucking shifts holding that sign. They were there too. Even though FC was in San Francisco, this is in LA. They're here again. People make their fucking, they explicitly want to go to these things. So you see a lot of the same people. I don't have the greatest memory, but you know, I remember people that stick out, you know. That was one of those people. And we'll hear something right now. Please stand by.
Oh yeah,
Yeah, that's the same guy.
That guy runs with Bon Voyage.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Is that the bad group?
Yeah. That's the guy who got arrested.
Fuck.
So, there's some lore. It's funny that all it takes is a long wooden ruler. It's obvious you're a teacher. I know, right? That's what I was thinking. I'm like, shit, I can't do like a presentation without a ruler. Like if I didn't have this, all I would have is my gun. But I also don't want to threaten Sucadia too much because we're wondering if we have to get rid of him, but I don't want to threaten him too much that he gets scared to, you know, be in the video. So we just have the thumbnail and then the beginning of the stream where I explain why I have this gun. But for the rest of it, you know, there's a lot of innocent people that you need to keep in mind. That's why I have a ruler that can extendo, because I don't have a laser pointer, so it can go all the way over here, just in case. Anyways, there's some more here. Just as a refresher, what they said.
Bad group.
Hold on, they were saying Bon Voyage.
Is that the bad group?
I'm not rewinding enough. Anyways, he said, oh, he, I don't know, messes with or is with Bon Voyage or whatever. Apparently, now we're going into a fucking, you know, the discussion talk, the actual lecture. That gun is in reserve just in case. No, we have a case. It's not just in case. It's what. If you saw the beginning of the stream or the thumbnail, you'll know. We have a decision to make at the end of the stream. Okay, a very big decision. Anyways, Bon Voyage, if you're unaware, is a guy that goes to furry conventions. I think they're a furry. I don't know. I'm not gonna make any assumptions here, and I don't want to fucking perpetuate drama or anything. But they are supposedly a pretty bad person. And I think they actually got kicked out of Further Confusion, the one I was at. Like, they banned him from the fucking convention. Like, it's one of those people, I guess. I think the reason being, he's like the guy that brings, like, a fake gun to the thing, and he, like, pretends to shoot people, like, as a little funny bit, I guess. I think that's the reason. I think there was a different reason for FC, but it's whatever. It's out of my league. But apparently, according to Psych, this is not confirmed. I wouldn't slander the Lethal Company guy because I like that guy. He's cool. As far as I know. Yeah, they kind of say, yeah, they kind of hang out, I guess. I don't know. Neither confirm nor deny it, but this is my reaction to that when I'm like, oh man, fuck. It's like when you learn your fucking favorite YouTubers, like in some fucking crazy ass drama. It's like, oh, shit. Now I can't like them anymore. Fuck. So it's neither confirmed nor denied. I don't know the information. I don't follow social media. They seem cool, so I'm hanging out with them until I'm proven otherwise. Anyways, pretty great. Just realized there's a blicky on the thumbnail. There's a fucking you call that a blicky? A little blicky. I have not heard that gun. God damn. It's just a little blicky, you know. There's a reason why I'm holding it. You know, just watch the VOD. There's a second YouTube stream, by the way. It kind of crashed. So if you want to see it, you got that. Poor Sonic Cat ate a hand grenade. Emotional. So Yeah, you gotta be careful out there. But that's why you gotta stay strapped, and that's why you gotta have other shit. You know, I got my phone on me. I got fucking water bottle, stay hydrated. Speaking of which, I actually didn't hydrate when I said I was going to. And I'm still not going to. So, fuck you. You can't make me. Anyways. What else do I say here? I think I just react to it, and I'm like, oh man.
Fuck. Fuck. Shit. I'm sure they're fine. They seemed nice, right?
I have a bomb.
Oh. He's joking.
No.
He's joking.
Don't worry. He probably didn't have a bomb. Probably not. Again, you know, just whatever. He probably didn't have a bomb. Probably. I can't confirm that, but he probably didn't. By the way, again, if you're trying to remember faces, that was again bitch ass motherfucker, one of our car mates, and the person that had the big ass fucking fursuit little thing that we were trying to shove in the trunk. I'm one dehydrated fucker, more dehydrated than usual. Yeah. Because you mentioned it, yeah, confirmed. There's a second stream. Crashed though, sad. Yeah. But I made it so the YouTube stream can't fucking... There's an option for it to auto stop if it detects there's no things going there. And I try to do that because, you know, you just press the stop stream button and it realizes. Twitch realizes when it's not a proper stopped stream. YouTube, however, doesn't. So it stopped the stream when it shouldn't have. So I have it set to not auto stop. So if it goes down, it do go down, but the link will stay up. So yeah. So speaking of which, I think the fucking, you know what? The link will be outdated for all the places I posted it, which is mighty unfortunate. I will actually repost the link if I actually could. That reminds me, I should probably repost the link just because it's a little hard to find the YouTube streams sometimes. YouTube's not the best platform, so I'm just gonna resend that in the applicable channels because, yeah, because you need as many people as possible, right? Like, come on. Come on, we gotta get everyone in here because it's a very, very important stream. I did spend like fucking 15 hours prepping the stream, by the way. At least 15 hours. It's a lot of editing, I'm telling you. It's so much work. Here. So let me paste bing. All right, there we go. We have the updated link here. All right, we're good. Anyways, we were still waiting in line. The line moved a little bit, like the teentiest bit, because they let sponsors in, you know, the people that pay extra. That's a typical thing at a convention. You pay extra, you get like first in line at the dealer's den or whatever. I don't really get the appeal. I guess you get first dibs to look around, but it's like whatever. That's how long the line is. Hold on, where's my ruler? That's a hallway. This is a room. There's a Lethal Company guy, man, by the way. This is a room, and like the line goes, you know, diagonal. There's the guy that looked in my camera. It goes diagonal, goes, you know, over that way, right? Back, and then it goes back around this way, down this hallway, and then it turns left, and there's even more people, and it's like, oh, dear Lord. We didn't realize that, so,
Okay, apparently this line goes down, but then there's also another hallway going left, so we're...
Yeah, he's saying it too.
We're, probably fucking off and just looking around the hotel because it's not worth. We're just trying to waste time, honestly, because we just want to get to the fucking hotel room and settle a little bit, you know. So, yeah, this line has not moved, by the way. We've been standing here for like a while. Jack's here. Thinks it's gonna take like 40 minutes.
Okay, I didn't send something in there. Okay, spoiler, bitch ass motherfucker. His name is Jax. So, what he was saying, he's been to GSFC last year. It's the same hotel. It's always the same hotel, basically. He was estimating, I think I said like 45 minutes. So it's like, oh shit, I don't want to wait that long. Like, fuck, we could be doing literally anything else than waiting in line. Like, fuck, I don't want to wait in line, man. I really don't want to. So, yeah, I revealed the name, so I guess I don't have to call him bitch ass motherfucker anymore, but it's kind of funny still. It's Jax, whatever. I'll flip flop between them, you know, it's still funny. Anyways, oh yeah, someone in line, I think we were talking to the guy in line, right?
Okay, apparently this line.
We were talking to someone in the line, and they showed us their staff badge. Because we were like, oh, okay, that's cool, blah, 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 blah. We were talking about shit, and, you know, some staff are just like normal people that are like there, and then they have shifts later down the line. For the record, you might remember in the previous stream, people were volunteering quite a bit. It's like, oh, FC, you have to get 8 hours, and then you get, you know, guaranteed, I think, room for the next year or whatever. And your registration's comped for further confusion, right? Well. For GSFC, you need to work, I believe, 18 hours to get, I think your registration might get comped, maybe. But you have to work 18 hours to hit the, you know, threshold. If you work less than that, you'll get banned from staff because you have to work that many hours. And if you work more, then obviously if you get like 24, you get like little extra benefits or whatever. 18 hours. For the record, this is a 3-day convention. It's Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. So 18 divided by 3 is 6 hours a day for free registration. And like maybe a guaranteed room, maybe. For reference, again, further confusion was 8. It was 8 hours. So that's why none of us volunteered, because what the fuck, 18 hours? Like what in the world is 18? You're just working the entire time, basically, like fucking hell. And they don't comp any hotel rooms, you still have to pay for that. So it's like, wow. Okay. But we did find someone who was staff. So again, this was their staff badge. And we were like, bro, all the budget's going into the staff. This is a metal badge. This shit's metal. It's like engraved in here. It's like, okay, that's pretty sick. But like, what about everyone else? Why is it $90? Like, come on. Like, come on. It makes me sad. Where's my ears? There it is. Makes me sad. It's very, very saddening, you know, because you could have put this money towards, I don't know, not working 18 hours and, you know, put towards more panels, maybe something. We'll see. I don't know, but it's fine. It's good, you know. we were fucking dunking on this thing. We're like, bro, all the registration fucking costs went in this fucking name tag for staff members. Like, fuck. So, that was unfortunate. Anyways, this is the vibe we're going for in the lobby right now. This is just me sitting in the lobby. Is there audio here? Did I mute it? Oh, yeah, I did. There we go. We decided to go to the lobby. Pretty cool looking hotel. Kind of cool. So, you know, people like Abon taking a nap. Not too many people got too much sleep. So, as you can see, the specimen right here is napping on the chair. It do be like that. Lobby's not too busy anymore. The panels are technically running, but again, none of them are that interesting. So I believe my cat wanted to get out. Luca? Suka, did you want out? Luca? Okay, maybe not. I have to take care of my cats too. They want out of the room sometimes. So, yeah, that's the lobby. Again, the vibes. There's like icicles everywhere for some reason. It's a nice hotel. It's cool. But we still have a fuck ton of time to kill. So, this is someone inspecting the dead body here. It's pretty funny. Look at this. It's like, are you okay? just died on the couch. They were napping. For the record, again, they were napping. A lot of us got like 2 or 3 hours of sleep. But yeah, they were chilling. And then this fucking suit's actually kind of crazy. This looks fucking... It looks crazy. I don't know. This one looks so much different than a lot of the other ones because it's got like the eye and everything and like... I don't know. This one just popped out and that's why also I took the photo. I specifically took the photo because of this guy, to be fair. I was like, damn, that's a crazy head. But I apparently got this mentioning in progress too. Okay, now Suka wants out. Here you go, kitty. Go ahead. Okay. Suka is now out of the building. Saki, I think, he's still in my room. Yeah, he's still sleeping in my bed. Gotta make sure. Giving Zootopia 2 vibes. I know, right? I was trying to figure out, like, what it reminded me of. I'm not even looking at the camera. I was trying to figure out, like, what does this remind me of? It seems like Disney, right? Or, like, some fucking Pixar shit, right? Most fursuits don't feel like that, but this one does because of the fucking, like, eyes and the expressiveness, and it's got, like, the eyebrows are, like, built into the head. It's kind of crazy. I don't know. I thought it was cool. Not one I would personally ever get myself. I'm not too into the style, but I thought it was a cool, like, style to see, you know? Anyways, more videos.
Which makes you the best.
Talking about customer service.
Customer service. No, I'm kidding.
I work at the Cheesecake Factory, thank you very much.
Hey, it's the same thing. What, how is
Yeah,
that,
yeah,
how
that's
is that
what I'm
any
saying.
different? I know.
We serve actual
they're
food.
both service jobs. That's not true. We have cookies and chocolates and sometimes other things. I bet the tips around
We
here
have
are
over
crazy.
100 menu
The
items.
tips are crazy though, yes. I want to live here.
He looks like he's from the movie Nut Job. I think that's also. I think that's probably where. I swear it's like something you've seen before, but it's like, where the fuck did that come from? It probably is Nut Job or something. But hook me up with some cheesecake. Oh, Lupin. I'm sorry you haven't heard the news, but I might be getting fired. So slight conversation. This didn't age too well. Also, look at this. This is another thing. I think maybe the next photo. Yeah, next photo. People just kept getting these. People kept getting these and kept giving them to me and putting them in my pocket. So I got a lion, a dog, and a bear. And I just got a fuck ton of them. They're just hanging out. They're chilling here. Cookie without milk is a crime, I know. But anyways, what I was saying was, why am I getting fired? It's like, wait, if you haven't heard, I might be getting fired from the Cheesecake Factory. So, why is that? It actually has to do with furry stuff. Not, you might be being like, what the fuck did you do what'd you do? Here, it's very basic. FWA is May 7th to May 11th. Mother's Day is May 11th. Mother's Day is the busiest day of the year for the Cheesecake Factory because it's Mother's Day and every mom wants to go to the fucking Cheesecake Factory for, you know, whatever, to eat. I told my manager 2 weeks ago, I was like, hey, I can't make it. I am physically not gonna be here. And he's like, then just put in your 2 weeks notice then. How about that? You only work 1 day a week and you never pick up shifts. So how about you get the fuck out? He didn't say that part, but he said, just put in your 2 weeks notice then. I'm like, really? 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 I've been here 4 years? What the fuck? And he was like, yeah. And then just at the way end, I'm like, okay, so I'm telling you, he's saying it's like, oh, it's non-negotiable. You have to be there that day. I'm like, okay, well, it's non-negotiable. I can't be there that day. I have a $1,000 trip. I didn't say that, but I do. And it's like, well, fuck. So, yeah, I asked him again, like, okay, so what do you recommend? He's like, put in your 2 week notice. And I'm like, well, what the fuck? So, I didn't put in my 2 weeks notice. I did not. So, here's the thing. There's a thing called labor laws. And there's a thing called paid sick leave, which I have accrued hours for. So what I'm going to do, and to be fair, this isn't illegal, because you might be like, oh, you can't just use sick days on vacations. Like, you're literally not allowed to do that, technically, because it's like, bitch, you're not sick, right? Well, here's the thing. Now hear me out. I have a midterm on May 7th, and my birthday's on May 10th. You see, I have this thing called... Sorry, it's just maybe it's a little too hard. Birthday depression, you know that? Where it's like you have your birthday, but it's like, shit, I'm not doing anything. It's like, fuck. And then I just feel bad that day. And it happens pretty consistently, like every year. That's basically my reasoning for why I need those days off. I'm gonna be like, look, it's my birthday. It's not because of Mother's Day. It's my birthday. So I just wanna, I need mental health days, which in the state of California is a legal reason for you to use your sick time. So that's what I'm gonna do. And if I get fired because of it, that is a labor board issue, because you can't fire people because of using their paid sick leave. So we're gonna see what happens. That happens in about a week from now, a little more than a week, and I'm gonna let you know. Sakadia.dev/hub for the Discord if you want fucking my employment updates. If you want to see if I'm still employed or not, fuck yeah, get in the Discord. That's why it's kind of sketchy, because he said put in 2 weeks, because that implies that he's gonna fire me because of it. But if I use my paid sick leave, he can't unless he comes up with some bullshit reason to fire me after 4 years with no issues. Like, it's weird, you know? It's like fucked up. I don't know why it's like that. I don't know why he was... I mean, to be fair, benefit of the doubt, he backtracks on it. And like, he's like, oh, I didn't mean it because I was distressed that day. He was doing prep cook work because there was like a prep cook that was out. So maybe he was just stressed. Benefit of the doubt. Now, him being stressed made me cry the rest of the day. And, you know, I'm never going to forgive him for that. And I lost all trust in the guy. But, you know, I still need to work there until I get a proper job. So, you know, what else am I going to do? So, yeah, that's the situation there. Slightly related to the furry convention. Technically, if I get fired, it's gonna be because of a furry convention, but you know, it's a little more nuanced than that. I'm just not there on Mother's Day. Can you put in a late notice 2 weeks out? So for for Cheesecake Factory, you can't ask for time off for holidays. Mother's Day being one of those days. So I just thought, hey, I'm just gonna have to tell him in person 3 weeks in advance. So I did it on Easter. I'm like, hey, I can't be here. And that's why, and he was like, well, fucking get the fuck out there. He didn't say that, but that's kind of what he implied, you know? So it's like, okay, well, fuck. Bro called his boss and pulled Exodia. I know, right? I didn't even call. It was physically at the end of my shift. I walked up to him because I didn't want to call. I just wanted at the end of the shift, just in case anything wrong had happened, you know, like, which it actually did. Thank God I waited until the end of my shift. I was like, hey, so I did all the stuff. Did you want me to put it in the dishwasher? And he's like, yep. And then I was like, okay. And by the way, Mother's Day weekend, I cannot be here. And he's like, oh, well, fuck you then. Anyways, repeating myself, but yeah, it's pretty fucked up. So if he's playing with fire, I kind of have to play with fire. Now, if you're a future employer, now don't worry about this, future employers, okay? If you just happen to be someone looking at my resume applications who, you know, looked at my website and followed it to the YouTube, which has a YouTube live running right now and, you know, has this stream going, look, you're probably a lot cooler than that. And I would never, you know, I would never throw you guys under the bus. Particularly because, and my main reason being, I don't want to dox where I work. So, like, I literally, even if you do shit to me, like, I don't want to say where I work. Because I don't want to, like, have people, you know, like, the worst case scenario is, like, people start fucking calling your work and being like, oh, that Sukadi guy? Oh, he sucks ass, you know? That's what I'm saying, okay? That's all I'm saying. So, even though I have a following of, like, 3 or 4 people, you know, hire me. I like doing web development. Hire me. Anyways. That's my rant. That's my employment rant. Please hire me. The next employer watching all my VODs. They're like, so he's a furry, but Cheesecake Factory, let's see. Just in case, you know, you gotta forward something. You gotta put yourself out there. More videos? No. We're looking at prices. So there's a cafe in the hotel, and we're like, shit, we're kind of hungry, or we're also thirsty. We have no water. So it's like, crap, I need water. I'm thirsty. Take a look at these prices. Just take a little look-see-poo.
The most expensive prices here. $12 for a yogurt parfait. $13 for a tiny slice of chocolate cheesecake.
The businessman is back. You gotta give it to
Yeah, $18 for the turkey wrap. I'm pricing things out. $20. Chicken Cobb salad. That actually looks pretty alright. That looks pretty decent. But not for
the
$20.
guests that stay in the hotel. And then, like, the normal people in the hotel and then the Furry convention.
Notice
I
Mr. Businessman. Mr. Businessman over there. Yeah, so I might be wondering, wow, that's horribly overpriced. Obviously, it's basically at an airport, and they're just aiming for business customers. It's like business class, you know, how airports just basically charge for a bunch extra just so they get the business credit card people. That's why it costs so much. But Jesus Christ, $20 for a fucking Cobb salad. The slice of cake could be purchased at Walmart for $3. Yeah, I know, right? It's pretty fucked up. Thank God we were able to go up to this little barista bar thing though, like a coffee shop, and they just had free water. So we were able to ask for water cups, and thank God we didn't have to pay for the water. That was probably like fucking $10 as well. How much tax is that as well? In California, sales tax, I think specifically in LA, I think it's around 8.75% or something. It might be like 9. Something like that. I think it's around 9% sales tax. So it'd be that price plus sales tax, because they're probably a bunch of bitches. I know it's food, but some people even just charge sales tax for food because fuck you. So, I don't know. They probably just do that anyways. Yeah. Also, look at this fucking spiky little shoes. Goddamn. You do not want to fucking flat tire this guy, bro. Your ass is gonna fucking... that nail is going through your foot, bro. Sorry. Anyways. Oh, I think that's the guy that had the thing. Just another random person we're talking to. I think we're mentioning like all the pins he has. They're pretty cool. You know, he's got like some holographic fucking pins and shit. It's like, shit, okay. It's like shiny, little metal one. Like, okay. Nail in the crotch if you mess with it. I know, right? You do not want to. You don't want to accidentally step on that person's shoes, and you also don't want to get them angry, because bro, they got some weapons. But yeah, this person's got a bunch of stuff on them too. To be fair, also probably weapons. You just pop them out and boom, needle in the eye. Not saying this guy would do that, but you know, you gotta stay strapped just like I do. You know, just in case you forgot, I still have this on me, okay? I haven't dropped it yet. Just in case. Just a reminder, people in the chat, better behave, or else might be the next one on the chopping block. Anyways. They got like a Starbucks. I don't think this is from here. I think they got that from somewhere else. But yeah, they have a fuck ton of pins. Kind of cool. Uji Folsky? That's who this person is. Kind of cool. Alright. Oh, and here's the fucking... Oh no, this is just hours. Special restaurant hours. I didn't realize it was just special hours. I thought, oh wait, no, it is actually Starbucks. That's why it's so expensive. It was like $13 for like a coffee and shit. I didn't take a photo of that because I don't like coffee, but yeah. You just doodle on the name tag ever? Really? On the name tag? Doodle? I don't see a doodle. Or maybe, oh, you mean this name tag. the other name. Okay, yeah, I get you. The other name tag. Yeah. Uji. Man, I wish I could fucking draw. It's a good drawings. I think from here we're just going to the lobby
We
again.
need that much tea.
Oh yeah, we stole a fuck ton of tea.
Why?
That's all of it. That's all of it. Okay, that's all of the tea spread.
You're gonna put the hot water in the plastic cup?
It's not that hot.
It's an electric kettle. It's supposed to be boiling water.
It is, but then we let it cool down for a minute. What do you not understand?
You're talking to an expert.
Where did this come?
I stole this from the place we just were at.
Oh, they just have it, or
Yeah, they
what?
have, I don't know.
It's free.
Hey, if it wasn't,
There was no price tag.
there was no price tag next to it.
Okay. Okay.
Thank you, $3.99, yeah. And
Wow.
I have
It goes beyond.
the way that those it's because you grab those flavors, dude. Look at the tea spread. We got tea for days.
About 20.
No,
All right.
For these bags, you said
Jesus motherfucking Christ. They wanted tea. So we got the water so we could get the cups so we could bring it to the hotel room just in advance. So we can, put drinks in it because it's kind of hard to find cups usually. And they took like 20 fucking tea things from the barista thing, which I assume, obviously it didn't have a price tag, it's probably in a different area. I would assume was actually free. Now, if you're allowed to take 20 of them, I'm not sure about that, but, the product costs that much. We're obligated for 50 complimentary teas. Yeah, exactly. I mean, the business people are paying $13 for a fucking chocolate cake. Like, come on, you could give us free tea. I also don't like tea, but we brought a kettle with, actually, which was fucking pro strat. We brought the kettle with so we could boil water and have, like, instant noodles and shit. You gotta do that. You have to do that when you're going to, like, a vacation or anything. Super useful, because you can't trust the microwaves and shit and whatever the hotel gives you, so pretty great. Putting it in the freaking plastic cups, though, I don't know about that. I don't know about boiling hot water in these cups. I'm gonna be real. And Iris was saying, oh, just let it cool down, but then it has to be hot for the tea, right? That's how you extract the stuff out of the tea. That's why they require hot water. Right? Am I crazy? Like, you have to have it hot. You don't let it cool down and then put the tea bag in. Because where the fuck are you gonna put the tea bag if it's not in the cup because it's too hot for the cup, because the plastic's gonna melt in the cup and all the microplastics are gonna become macroplastics, and then, yeah, I don't know. They brought a kettle. The tea thievery was in the agenda. Yeah, it actually was. To be fair, I think we brought our own tea, but we saw the extra tea and we're like, fuck yeah, we're gonna make tea for fucking everyone. And guess what? We only used like 2 or 3 of the 20, and then we brought it home. Fuck yeah. It do be like that. Oh, I still haven't muted. That was me reacting to the fucking tea thing. Yeah. That's one thing that's also good about the vlogs, and that's why I do face cam streams. You can convey a lot more emotion in these eyes here than these eyes, All I got is a mouth and a glare and like ears, and that's kind of it. So, reacting to a reaction. I know this is a reaction stream. That's basically what any of these FurCon streams are, but look, I'm not gonna react to other people's shit because that's unethical. Unless you ask for permission, but that's a pain in the ass. So I'm not a reaction streamer. Don't worry about it. I just react to my own self reacting to other people. Yeah. Anyways. Oh, the what?
They looked over so fast.
So you probably didn't hear. It's kind of hard to hear. That was because we were talking about the tea spread, right? The fucking bunch of tea that we had. That was a fentanyl test spread. I can't zoom in on videos, unfortunately, even though they're 4K. That's a fentanyl test spread. I think that's just a meme photo. It's a meme photo. But, be careful out there. Get your tests and shit if you're doing that. Oh, by the way, this is our roommate. I forgot about that. Yeah, this is Fish. I forgot that we didn't like properly introduce ourselves. They went with us to the freaking barista place. Fentanyl test spread is pretty great. Yeah. We're still messing with it, Jesus Christ.
Oh, what? Yeah, look, there's another one.
I think they stole more. They might have stole more, I don't know. Cicadia is so fucking fed up. Like, oh my god, what the fuck? So again, reintroducing people. Psych, Jax / bitch ass motherfucker. And then there's some other people here too. Again, Fish is the one on this side, the one with the fentanyl test Fred's photo. And then there's another random person. This person. Remember them, they'll be important later. If we're gonna actually reach later. How long are we in? 3 hours? I got an hour left until the fucking charges have to go up. But don't worry, if we're not too far in, I can actually do a part 2 like subsequently almost. So, or if we likely won't finish most of the stuff here, there's probably gonna be another stream like Monday, probably. We'll see, something like that. Anyways, let me see. Is someone talking outside my room? No, I think they're good. Making sure no one's calling me. It's like nothing important, right? This is more important to be fair, but you know. I don't want my ass to get whooped. Anyways, okay, I'm kidding.
Hi,
Oh, there's them.
Zelo.
Oh, let me get out of the way.
That's Kazu. Kazu's been here though. Yeah, he's been here. I don't know why he's saying hi. The fuck?
I just got here. This is my first.
Yeah, no, Zelo's actually hanging out. Yeah, it's great. We're still sitting in the lobby.
We're still waiting to get the
It's a
fucking
nice couch.
room.
I had 3 hours of sleep.
He'll
I'm
hydrate.
tired.
He'll hydrate. You want one?
Sure.
Oh, where'd you get those? Right here.
Free bag. Oh shit, there's a bunch of them. Damn, who brought these?
Who brought these? It's like questioning people. It's like, all right, who was it? Which one of you flatfoots brought these out? Well, it was again the guy that I just showed you that you got to keep in mind for later. Not just for this later, but even later. Because they're actually a little more important than I was led on to believe. But yeah, they had a bunch of like little things that you stick to the bottom of your name tag. So it's pretty, I don't know, that's like a normal thing, I guess, at the conventions where you just like stick a bunch of shit to your name tag and it just becomes really long and stuff. So that's pretty cool. He had a bunch that were just giving out, so sick. This is people taking the shit, so that's the guy giving them out. This is all the stuff that he had. He had a few there, a few over here. Handful of people taking them. Again, Jax, bitch ass motherfucker. Iris, Abon, Zelo. Everyone else, I have no fucking clue. Those people I do not know. But yeah, we're gonna get you to learn these names, okay? Because I got a ruler, and if you're not learning anything from this stream, then you better rewatch it at least 5 different times so I get the watch hours, so I can get monetized on YouTube. Thank you. Takes 4,000 watch hours, by the way, public, within the last year. So, you know, go ahead, do whatever you want.
Now moved for glitter and affirmation. Oh my god. It's actual glitter, isn't it?
It's actual glitter. We also have some
Jax
stuff.
isn't staying in our room, is he? Is Jax staying in our
Oh
room?
my god, that's so. No.
I'm just worried about the glitter getting in the room.
About glitter getting in the room.
We also have other behind you. They're helping over.
Oh, Iris.
Also like the glitter.
It's a little hard to hear. Iris just said, oh, I'm getting it too. And Iris is in the room. So I was like, bitch, why? You could just like not get the glitter and get everything else. You don't have to get the glitter. Like you don't need to. You really do not need to. Well, he ended up
Maybe
doing
you
it
wipe
anyways.
it off before getting it in the room, because that might be a cleaning fee. I don't know.
Now, poop, right as it happens, yeah. This is like a charity, by the way. This is like moms, like accepting moms or whatever. And they just like give you affirmations and shit. It's pretty cool. They're great. But the glitter though, I don't want the glitter.
I know that. That's a D&D thing.
I was like, damn it. And then you hear Zerlo saying, I know that, that's a D&D thing.
I'm not doing the glitter thing.
I forget what they're called, but I know it's from D&D.
Oh, that thing?
Whatever that is.
I suddenly
I
have a
have
hat
social
now.
anxiety. I can't do that.
This is Iris's
I'm
hat.
good, thank you.
Gave it to me.
Iris took off his hat for the glitter.
For the room, we're in the bed. That would be so awful. We're sharing a room and shit. That'll be scary.
I worry about a few things. You know, you gotta be realistic in these scenarios. You know, if someone offers you glitter, you turn it down because glitter is scary and it gets everywhere. And good luck ever getting it out ever. The bed be sparkly after. I know, right? That's what I'm saying. Here's Saki. Okay, Saki has now officially left the room. The cat that we saw at the way beginning of the stream. He is now no longer in the room with me. Yeah. Now also the talk shit get bit fucking hat. Way too edgy for me to wear. Look at this. Talk shit get bit. I don't usually wear hats. It's very, very weird seeing me in a hat. Isn't that weird? It kind of fits, but it's like weird. I don't know. I never wear hats. Anyways. Glitter. 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 Just glitter somewhere out there. It's a little further in, but it's on the hair too. There's still glitter in their bloodstream to this day. I know. That's what I'm thinking. That's what I'm worried about, bro. So yeah, this is post glitter. It's very, very scary. Gulped the glitter. Yeah, so the glitter's here, and so I did some editing, and look, editing Sukadia was a little ruthless, just a little bit. So you know, this is actually a kind of funny photo. Like, look how perfect, look how happy Iris looks here. You know what they reminded me of? So, you know, I don't know why I was feeling particularly, you know, evil when I was editing this, but, this guy right here. This guy right here, bro. Come on. Come on. Like, you... Look, there was a connection there when I was doing the editing. I was like, bro, Iris looks like too perfect. Like the hair is like perfectly combed, and the fucking angle is like a little bit downward. There's like a little bit of like a big head because of it. Bro, like, come on. that's senior woofers right there. He probably won't respond to it because he's a fake little bitch. So, yeah, that's what it reminded me of. I was ruthless, okay? When I was editing this, look, it took me 15 hours to edit this. You gotta give me a break here. My views are, you know, they don't represent, you know, whatever else. Just, you know, don't play me. Anyways, got attached to the default. Yeah. Also, you recognize this? The fuck is this? This was at FC. Isn't that interesting? This same person who has this same flag was at FC. We passed by them in the lobby after getting glittered. Again, Iris with the glitters somewhere over here. You can't really see it unless it's close up. Senior woofers over here. No. Bro, I fucking love that image. The senior woofers image. And the Iris's image is good too, but bro, I don't know why. The fucking dog with the hair, bro. This flag was at FC. This is from FC. We were at a panel at FC, and they hung the flag up, like, on the whiteboard of that panel. It's like, Oh shit. And also, if you play a little hide and seek, this is the Further Confusion in January. This is the fursuit photo, right? A lot of people here, like so much more than GSFC, like 3-4 times the amount. And if you look closer, if you zoom and enhance, enhance. There it is. There it is. It's right there. So this is the same person that went to fucking FC that we saw around quite a bit with the very interesting flag. I'm not sure if it's the same person holding it. This might be a random other person that was told to hold it because they were up there, but you know, the find Waldo reflex. Yeah, the Germa flag, the trans bi Germa flag, I think that's the bi flag. I don't know my flags. I'm gonna be real. I don't give a fuck. If you show me a fucking flag of fucking Cambodia, I have no clue. Wouldn't be able to pick it out. Is that fucking, hold on. The fuck, hold on. Is that like McDonald's? What is that? Why is that like looking fake? Why is that scary? That's a face, right? Okay, anyways, we can look at that photo for fucking ages. We still got other stuff to go through. Oh, music. Other music that was happening. So there was some DJs already going on. Again, this is the opening ceremony freaking area, and yeah. Okay, I had to go after the tea spread. Holy shit, is that Germa? Yes, that was Germa. Germa was here. Germa was on stream. It was crazy, bro. Yeah, this is a DJ thing. As you could see, there's like 10 people here. It's like 10. It's kind of sad. Iris says, should have brought earplugs. And boy was Iris right. Our bags at this point are still in baggage claim. That's where my earplugs are. So it's like, well, fuck. I can't do shit about this. I'm like, okay, it's bearable right now. It's bearable right now. And then...
Bro, I do not have the earplugs for that.
it was not bearable. It do go down. It was not bearable. You could hear how loud it was once he actually started playing. It's like, bro, I can't. I can't be in there. So, yeah, poor Cicadia has his ears being blasted out by music and had to leave. There was only 10 people in there, and they were all sitting, though, so it was kind of sad. There's a handful of times that happens, and it's kind of concerning. It's like, well, goddamn. Not many people here, even though there's 1,000 people attending, or at least like 2,000. It's like, shit. All right. So, yeah, I fucked off.
I had to leave. It's too loud in there. I can't. Oh my gosh. I have earplugs in my bag, but we have the bag checked right now, and I haven't taken them out. Usually I keep them in my little coat pocket in here. Usually I keep them in there. That's what I did for FC. I don't have it right now, so as you can hear, it's, yeah. So I'm gonna wait until I actually get the earplugs back once we get the bags out.
Yeah. I try to keep my hearing as best as possible, so when it's concerts, I have to wear earplugs, usually, unless they actually tone down the fucking music, but usually they don't. So, yeah. And then was saying, will you attend FurCon? I don't think so. I don't believe so. I think that's the one thing that we planned not to do this year, because it's... I don't have that much money, you know? I'm going to FWA, and that's across the country. The flight costed like $300 per person, which, to be fair, is not that much for round trip cross country, I guess, but like, that's still a lot. Like, it's painful. It's a bit painful. So I don't think I will be at FurCon. I have no other cons planned past FWA next weekend. Yeah, next weekend? Next weekend, yes. So, yeah. But this is why we're doing the stream now, because that's why we have to judge what recording style I have to do for FWA. Do I have to record as a vlog still? Is it interesting that I'm, you know, seeing this guy and his reactions a lot? Or should I record just like scenery more? Should I like not care about Sucadia, this dude? Or should it just be mostly photos because I'm able to talk about the photos more easy on stream as opposed to video? Like, that's something we have to gauge, and that's why it's gonna be open floor once my fucking trackers die, which we are at 13%, so we're getting there. We're 3 hours, 18 minutes in. We're getting close. So let's keep going. We still have quite a bit to go. I'll see how much we have left, and we might be able to do another stream like literally again Monday. So we'll see. I like Aw saying, "Do what you like." Look, I would like to go. I just don't have the money to. I need to save and get a job, unfortunately. And if I do get a job, which hopefully I will in June, because I graduate in June with my bachelor's degree in computer science, they might not be so happy if I take like a vacation immediately. Well, I don't know. We'll see. Anyways, if I had the money though, I probably would. I do have the money, but again, I'm saving. You know, it is a balance. You can't just go to fucking every single thing. I wish I could. Maybe once I get suspiciously wealthy, hopefully, with my degree. Hopefully, that's the thing. Anyways, shoot, I'm late. See you later, Teach. Damn, no worries. I appreciate you for stopping by. The VOD will always be here. Sucadia.dev/VODs for the 1440p 60 FPS full quality. Or you can just watch the YouTube live stream VOD, but there's a separate channel where the actual high quality VOD goes on to. So just so you know. Anyways, Iris here is feeding this guy, like, I think the baby food that Kazu had, I think. You know that baby food? I think they shoved the baby food into this tiny little mouth. And, yeah, it got, no, I guess, yeah, just passes by there. It didn't make it to the mouth. It landed somewhere in the suit, and, it was just like in there, and they couldn't find it. They were like reaching around. They're like, oh shit, I have no clue. So, yeah, that baby food is probably still in there and has never been recovered. So that's great. That's why you gotta be careful. It's a snack for later. I mean, yeah, the baby food wasn't that great, but I guess if you find it when you rip your head off and you're like, oh, there's the baby food. I guess. It wasn't that great. The taste was not that good, to be fair.
After a few hours of indecisiveness, we sat in Milwaukee, and now we're checking in, but now there's a big line because it's complimentary check-in, so...
Oh, we wasted time.
Probably not more than 10 minutes, I'd say. Yeah, yeah, registration blogging? It's crazy.
Yeah, so we actually wasted enough time to actually be able to check in to the hotel, finally. So over the course of time, we started at 6 a.m. We're only at 2 p.m. now of the same day. And a lot of it was just, you know, 11 to 2. So finally...
Sick-ass pears over there.
Oh.
They're pretty cool.
Look at those pears. Those are some pretty sick-ass pears, let's be real. It's just the snack pellets, I know, right? I mean, I'm sure people have done that. I mean, the kangaroos for sure got that down, but look at those pears. What sort of artistic expression do you think that is? Food. It's to make you hungry. No, it's a marketing technique, so you eat the food at the bistro. It might be, to be fair. They're just random pears in a glass box. I don't... It's art. It's absolute art. Like, I don't know. Pretty sick though. Yeah, so we're in check-in, and there's again, this is Hilton LAX. There's a lot of flight attendants that have to stay at this hotel, like, you know, overnight to wait for the next flight that they have to go on to, you know, tend to it, right? So there's a lot of flight attendants, and I mean a lot. There's a few pilots around, I think, but mostly flight attendants, because there's more flight attendants than there are pilots just in general. So yeah, there's quite a bit of them. And then we finally got our bags. We got, you know, our keys, and then we're like, okay, fucking finally. I think there's actually not too many videos in here, so I'm actually able to talk. So this is the baggage area. They were just like, you know, come on in, just find your tag and I'll check it for you, because they didn't want to bother trying to find the bags for us. So they're just like, come in here. And we had to find it. So yeah, furry flight attendants are fucking feasting here, just saying. There wasn't any here, to be fair. Probably maybe one, maybe. But I doubt it. I doubt there was any here, unfortunately. Oh yeah, and this is us going up to the room, finally. After all this time, we actually get to check in and relax, like, in a non-public area. Thank God. So, is my stuff dying yet? No. My tail is still in a twist, though. If you notice that? My tail is still... Dear God. Oh. It literally has a knot in it. My fucking tail has a knot in it. I don't know how to comb that out, and it's supposed to be pure muscle, but, like, don't worry about it. That's what I claim it's supposed to be. It's supposed to be pure muscle back there. It's supposed to be the size of me, basically, but, yeah, how do you still store hammers in there? Look, sometimes it just gets, you know, it's torsion sometimes, and you just gotta, like, wring it out. I'll deal with it later, you know? This is the elevator, and this is Retro. You remember Retro? He's the guy that showed up in, like, one photo. This is the one other photo he showed up in this one. I don't think you see him any other time in this freaking entire thing, except one video, but that's it. I don't know why. I guess he's just not around us too often to show up. I don't know, but yeah, we didn't see him that often. And then we got the rest of the cast. We have Aban, we have Kazu, that's again the roommate, car person. This is DOS. If you remember DOS from the last time, they're the person I had to put Sticker's face over. They updated their sticker, different sticker now, same person. I had to do a lot of editing to hide their face for a lot of this, so it was a lot of effort. You can blame DOS for how long the stream took to edit. And then Iris, Sukadia, and then way in the back, that's actually... I didn't actually ask if I could use their name. That's just another person that's with us. I didn't actually ask permission to use their name, so I'm not going to, just in case, but yeah. They were with us. They were like part of our party. So we finally make it to the room. Which I just fucking jinxed there.
That's a low. I fucking smacked this shit on my fucking head. This is a low ceiling. Okay. Ow. Oh my God.
Fucking hit himself.
No. 3 hours of sleep.
That's the view.
LAX.
Fucking hurt. Yeah, so that did hurt a lot. Is the little dashboard guy on the bed? Yes. Yes, that's the little Protogen guy. That's the Protogen plushie that we had on the dash. Yeah, he's been coming with us. He got the luxury snooze. No, we actually kicked him off into... He ended up in the fucking nightstand. We didn't want him in the bed, so he got kicked off. But he got like maybe a little nap. Maybe. He was lucky. Anyways, yeah, this is the room. You can see the tea right here. This isn't the hotel tea that they provide. That's the tea we stole. This is the kettle that we brought along. So we're just setting up, and finally we fucking rest a little bit after I smacked the shit out of my head, which is unfortunate. This is, again, Fish. This is the suit they were in earlier. They actually brought a second head, too. They brought 2 fursuit heads for themselves, for one person. But they were like, hey, you can fucking wear that old one, shit. Fuck it. I don't think we wear it. Oh, okay, that proves me wrong. Yeah, this is the second fursuit head. So this is Iris in the head. Yeah. little dashboard guy was hospitalized after getting kicked off the bed. Well, sometimes you gotta assert your dominance and you gotta like get some good night's sleep, and he's not gonna be taking up the fucking bed. So look, it's either him or me, you know? Like, come on. You gotta have some priorities here. There has to be a little bit of evil in the world, you know? And a little bit of evil is just enough, you know? For a Scotty stream, you have to have a little bit of evil. By a little bit, I mean a lot, and by a lot, I mean I'm gonna sneeze. There we go. I felt that one coming. I muted, but then I was like, you know what, fuck it, I'm gonna unmute my microphone. You guys get to hear my sneeze. Okay. Anyways, yeah, Iris put the head on, and then we were in a call with someone else because they were also trying to come to the freaking thing, and Xbox Bros is saying, how the hell did I get a sub for here? Even though they weren't here the entire time. Well, Xbox, we had a unexpected patron gift 20 subs. Again, they just disappeared. They said one thing and disappeared. I think I knew who they are. If I'm correct, this is someone from elementary school. They were basically like my best friend throughout elementary to high school, and then, you know, high school, all my high school friends, we kind of dropped off because we all split because of college, you know, and everyone's living in different areas, kind of. We're still in the same area-ish, but, you know, people moved away, so haven't seen them for quite a while, ever since high school graduation, I think. Assuming that's the person, I'm pretty fucking sure it is, because they have the right profile picture and they sent a Dark Souls emoji, which they were very into Dark Souls. So, you know, I think I got a little hunch. That's pretty fucking crazy. 20 fucking gifted subs and then just left. And again, that's a guy that I never told like I was a furry. Again, I was surprised they didn't charge me 20 subs, or like they didn't send me a bill in the mail being like, bro, furry's kind of cringe, bro. No, to be fair, I wasn't like super. Oh shit, he's still here. Oh fuck, he's in the fucking chat. Everyone, act natural. Don't worry about it. You know, I would never be a furry, and if I was, obviously it wouldn't be obvious because it's not like I'm going to furry convention. It's not like I have a perfect furry profile picture for like 3-4 years. It's like, you know, it's not like he's in the gloss. Anyways, let's continue. Nothing happened. We weren't talking about anyone.
Hi, this is your pilot, and this is flight 747 heading out from Salt Lake City International to LAX International.
Iris was on a phone call and it sounded like shit, and it sounded like air traffic control, so I mentioned it, and they did this.
We're going to be heading out in about the next 15 or so minutes. Sit tight, buckle up, you know, turn off your devices, set airplane mode on, and get ready for the next 3 hours.
Yo, we hacked into the air traffic control, guys. It's crazy. It's crazy.
Alright, we'll see you.
Yeah, that microphone quality was fucking ass. I was like, bro, how is it that bad? It's worse than telephone quality. Jesus Christ. Yeah, so that was kind of silly. Also, you get a little bit of a view of my setup. The wireless setup I'm using, they have like receivers, and then they have the senders. The senders connected to the phone. The receivers, you know, they all charge in like a little USB-C, like little connector thing. It's the Rode Wireless Pro, if you're curious. And I keep like swapping fucking batteries and shit. It's quite a pain in the ass to swap between it, because I have to like plug in the phone with the battery to charge it, but then I have to unplug it and then plug in the receiver, or sorry, the sender, and then the sender uses the battery even more, and then I have to record it, and then I have to unplug it, and then I have to plug in the phone again for the charger. It's like, it's a lot. It's a little decent bit of logistics, and it's kind of painful, but it's doable, you know. It's percent of my videos had no audio in them. The rest were fine. They just had a little bit of wobbliness where it went and a little bit of static, but I think it should be fine for FWA, right? Next week? I think so. I'll try. Also, my hip has officially left the building. Hip is officially gone. We are reaching critical hours right now. We are at 3 hours, 30 minutes. I think my fucking trackers are dying even quicker and quicker over time. I'm gonna be real. These shits are like 4 years old, to be fair. But like, come on. I got the Vive 2.0 trackers. They don't even hold like any charge. Yeah, well, we'll stop in a second here. Let's go for another 10 minutes. Another 10 minutes until, like, my feet die. Because my feet die last for some reason. My hip has the worst battery. I don't know why. It just has. I always use them all at the same time. And I bought them all at the same time. So it's like, I don't know. What the fuck? Anyways. Surely you could replace the battery. On a Vive tracker? I don't think so. I mean, it still lasts 3.5 hours. That's the rated time it's supposed to last. I think it's supposed to be up to 4, but it's like, no, I'm not complaining. I don't want to spend money. Did you see my fucking car accident that I had on the road here? Like, fuck. I ain't spending more money. Shit. Anyways, more photos. This is us a little more set up. We got the dude. He's actually on here now. The dashboard friend. And then we have some stuff out. This is a bottle of wine. Don't worry about that. I brought that with because I like wine. It's a green apple wine. Tastes good. Tastes like Jolly Rancher a little bit. And then, you know, we're chilling. Just swap the 5 trackers with Joy-Cons. Oh, Lord. I'd rather die. Fuck no. I think that was it. Oh, yeah, and then I brought these little peanut butter cookies. If you've never had these, they're at Walmart. Oricho, you might know about these. Bro, the great value fucking peanut butter cookies. They're basically tag-alongs from the Girl Scouts. They're so good. They're so good. I fucking love them. I brought 4 of these bad boys. Just in case. Do not let the little guy near the wine. Do not trust him. And then Oricho's like, those. No fucking way. Yeah, I know the secrets, bro. This Walmart find, this shit is only like $2 for 18 cookies. Usually for tag-alongs you get like 15 and it's $6 now. Bro, these 18 for like $2 at Walmart. It's like, holy shit, these are good. I recommend you get them if you have a Walmart, which you probably should if you're in the US at least. They're really good. They're like super good snacks. I mean, it's chocolate and peanut butter, but it's like, you know, as long as you eat them sparingly, you know, it's a little dessert. A little dessert. If, you know, you don't snack on them all the fucking time. I usually eat them for actually breakfast sometimes. Look, it's a little too much effort to make breakfast, okay? Don't judge me. God, I should get some of those. I get the fucking hookup discount. Oh, yeah, where you get the Walmart discount on top of how cheap these already are. God damn. I mean, last time though, just as a disclaimer, last time we went to Walmart, they actually were out of these. They didn't have them anywhere. So I don't know if they stopped selling them or anything, but you know, be wary. Hopefully they still have them, because god damn it, this is such a good fucking... They're so good. They're so good. Anyways. Oh, this is the nightstand. So again, more setup, battery pack, my wallet and keys and shit. And then I specifically took this photo because, like, this is Kazu's. This is salmon and like rice in a plastic bag, and it's been unrefrigerated this entire time. And I'm like, Kazu, are you not gonna fucking die if you eat that? Aren't you supposed to like refrigerate already cooked salmon? Like this is salmon. That's salmon and rice. Like you would die, right? And he just had it out. I'm like, we don't have a fridge in here, so you can't refrigerate anything. But even if you did, like, bro, you've been holding on to this bitch for like how many hours now? It was 6 a.m. to 2 p.m. Bro, it's been 8 hours this has been sitting out at least. It's like, bro, I would not eat that. And guess what he did? He ate it. And supposedly had no health downsides. So you really dodged a bullet there. Yeah, maybe don't do that again, Kazu. That was sketchy as fuck. Stomach of fucking steel, I know, right? time for me to throw. I'm gonna throw up on your behalf, honestly. Cause why? This is worthy of me taking the gun out. Like, what the fuck? This room temperature ass salmon that's been out for 8 hours and was cooked however long ago. I think when I asked, it was like 2 days ago. I'm like, bro, come on, dude. Come on. Jeez, you gotta be careful, bro. You gotta be a little more careful with your food. I know, we're all in college and everything, but like, fuck. Anyways, when we shooting the guy, 2-day-old, I know, I wish I recorded it because I should have interrogated him on this. I should have pressed harder. I should have been like, bro, with the camera on his fucking, hold on, where's my phone? Literally, like, the phone, like, so, why the fuck? Yeah, I'll point the camera, right? Why the hell do you have this shit? And when you have a camera out, it actually makes you feel a lot more, you know, right about yourself. So when people are answering to a camera, they'd answer differently than they answer to you. Because they have to actually act like they're competent, you know? Because otherwise they'd just be like, oh, you know, it's fine. But, you know, with a camera pointed, you'd be like getting into nitty gritty, being like, oh shit, like, is this actually like, bro, is this shit legal? Is the fucking FDA gonna like barge down my door just for like showing this on stream? Like, you gotta be careful out there, you know? Saki wanted? Hi, Saki. I guess not. Saki's outside. I thought I heard him meow, but he's fine. Yeah, that's the scariest fucking thing I've ever seen. I'm gonna be real. And it was on the fucking nightstand. He set it down there. I didn't even know it existed until it was here, and I'm like, what is that? Kazu, what the fuck is that? He's like, oh, it's my salmon. I'm gonna eat it later. I'm like, how old is that? Are you not gonna refrigerate it? And he's like, I think he said, I might be putting words in his mouth, but I'm pretty sure he said 2 days old, and no, it doesn't need to be refrigerated. Like, bro. Anyways, he's still alive, luckily, and I think his birthday is like, it might actually be today. Happy birthday, Kazu. It might be today. I was never told what his birthday was. I was told it was coming up. I was never told the actual date. But yeah, he's still alive, and he's got a birthday, so he's surprisingly making it to that birthday. I know. That's what I'm saying. How is he alive? Fuck all. I don't know. I ain't a fucking food expert. I guess. Let's see, what else we got?
Around the room for a little bit. We're going down to the other people's room.
Oh yeah.
Here. They're somewhere over here.
608.
So we were kind of separated. So we had our room, and then we're trying to find the other people's room, which had Jax and everyone in
What they're
it.
doing in their room. Oh, and then Dealer's Den ends at 5 p.m. We haven't gone to it yet, so we kind of have to. So that might be a little helpful. So we're gonna do that before it closes, because then it turns into night market. And guess what? I probably can't record night market, so
Room service.
yeah, and I'm not gonna buy any night market either. If you know what's in there, you know, okay?
Yeah, so open till 5, that's good. So we don't have to worry about the line. So we're like, okay, thank God, we're not gonna go to the line at fucking, it opened at like 11 a.m. or something. We're like, nah, we're good, we'll wait. So we waited, and we're just checking out the other people's room, making sure we know where they are, what they're doing, everything like that. I think we introduced them. Yeah, look at that.
Jax, your suit looks like a little mermaid.
Whoa, never mind. I'm tiny.
That's Jax's suit.
Yeah.
Part of it.
So sorry, guys. My bin is right there.
Oh, yeah.
I have a full suit, so I am better than all of you. So I like need to all this face.
Yeah, no, it's understandable.
Yeah, y'all have like a flipped version of our.
There's a class system here.
Yeah, so I think Jax is the only person with like an actual proper full suit here. So that's why he's got the big bin. That's why it ruined kind of my rubber lining of the fucking trunk. And yeah, stuff like that. And he gets to take up all the room. Other people, you know, they have partials and everything, but not like full suits where it's like fucking legs, digidegrade, fucking like padding, and like fucking 50 pounds of like fucking foam and fucking stuff, you know. you know how it is. Man, I wish I had my hip still. This is why we always have to make these fucking like 2-parters and shit. This stream might actually be a 3-parter, but I don't know if I'm gonna be able to do all of it before FWA. We're gonna have to see. It's gonna be a little tough. I said I was only gonna do 10 more minutes, but just a little more until we have like a natural pause time, okay? Because you know we still haven't even hit 4 hours. Got 20 minutes until 4 hours. Come on. Missed the VR chat stream. Me too. I know. Like, we gotta enjoy it while it lasts. Because let's be real. If I end the stream here, it's like, oh shit, when the fuck am I ever gonna get back on? Because I got coding to do. I got YouTube editing to do. Sometimes barely. And then I got fucking school to do. And then I got work to do. And then I got applying to jobs to do. And then like, fuck me, I guess. I guess I don't stream anymore. To be fair though, there's a stream tomorrow for the Black Cat at noon. I need to make the thumbnail for that later today. But he's gonna be there. So at least you get another stream right after this one. You don't usually see me here, but you know, it's great. I'm on the verge of dying, but I'll hold back death for a bit longer. I think Lupin's trying to stay up and stay awake to watch this. I would recommend getting sleep because, I mean, to be fair, you're not missing too much important. There's always the VOD. But, you know, if you're really into furry conventions, you know, you can look at this beautiful mermaid and just admire it. Look at this. So, I always find it funny when the fucking fursuits are in parts, just like pieces on the ground, like someone fucking ripped them apart and just like threw all their fucking body parts and limbs everywhere. It's great, you know? Someone just cut off their hands, you know, it's great, it's awesome. It's, quite interesting. I think those, by the way, are like eyelids right here that you can attach to up here, because I think that might be Velcro. That or magnets. I think it's Velcro though. Pretty crazy. Eepy, but want to support my buddy. I appreciate it. I appreciate it. But if you're not gifting 20 subs, then you're not supporting me. So fuck. No, I'm kidding. Fuck. I'm kidding. I appreciate it, but really, you don't have to stay up. Don't worry. I won't feel bad. If I was doing this to 0 people, I'd still fucking do it because I still want, you know, the people in the VOD to watch it and be like, I know people guaranteed are gonna watch the VOD. You know, people aren't gonna be here for the stream. You have a proprietary poster now available at, hold on. Please hold. Now available at Sucadia.dev/poster for only $25 with worldwide shipping, tax included. That is crazy, dude. Yeah, Lupin also has a poster. That's crazy. I wish I had an ad like this for the shirt. I was planning to get one, but I need like a fucking green screen to have like, you know, Sucadia walk onto the fucking stream because it's a real shirt. I don't want to have to model the shirt in 3D shit, so I don't know. I was gonna try to, but I don't have that yet, so it's only verbal for now. I'll consider it, but we'll see. My poster has been hanging in there for longer than Sucadia. Yeah, I had to take it down, I had to move, and then it fell, and then I ripped it off, and then it's been a whole hassle. But it's up there again. Okay? Just saying. Orcha's poster is the oldest poster, though, out of everyone's. All my poster have died. Except my sister's poster. I actually gave my sister my original small poster. Also, Saki wants back in. Hi, Saki. Meowing at me, damn. Same cat you saw at the beginning of the stream. Need to get another poster. My current one got ripped. Moving, damn. After being in the trash can for so long, it do be like that. And a t-shirt of it. You see, that's what you gotta push the merchandise, you know? To be fair, I don't expect, I mean, full disclosure, no one has bought the t-shirt except me. And I don't really expect too many people to like want the t-shirt because it's like oddly specific a little bit. I like the art on it. It looks cool. But then you like look at the food items and it's like, the fuck is that? Like, why is there, what is that, meat stick things? It's like, oh, well, it's meat cubes on a stick and whatever the fuck this thing is. Like, no one's gonna understand that. I mean, it's kind of obvious that's food, but you know, it's weird food, so it's like, what the fuck? Why am I gonna buy this? But you know, I would get one if I would actually be here to look at it. Going on deployment to Poland. Oh shit. I wish you luck with that, Phoenix. Yeah. Yeah, if you were able to actually like wear it around. I mean, you still could like on your off time, but maybe not the best thing to do during fucking military service. I don't know. Anyways, it's a good shirt. You should try it out. The Black Cat will be advertising it tomorrow at noon, so you should check that out. Ask the character.ai Black Cat. He said to get it in red, which resembles the Shrine Maiden's hair color. Bro. I'll call his ass up right now. I keep forgetting that that's a thing. I fucking love that AI, bro. I love him. Just get him on the phone. Once I find a natural pause of this, we'll move on to that, and then I'll end the stream. But bro, it's so good. Anyways, what are we doing? Oh, there's the fucking bodies that we have in the closet. I opened the closet, it's like, holy fucking shit, there's a whole ass fucking corpse in here. It's pretty scary. Again, just going off of the limbs being everywhere. Here's the torso. Yeah. So, yeah, you see they flayed the body right here, and you see they even fucking graffitied it and said, "Big back," right here. It's crazy. It's wild, honestly. It's like it's disgusting. How could they do this? I like how it actually hangs up too. I like how it was actually able to hang up, because this is like at least 10 pounds at least with the foam in the fucking legs. Like, shit's heavy. I'm surprised it went up. Okay, now we're going to the dealer's den. Wow. That person in the back right there is where I have to track on a sticker because it's a lot of effort to cover their face. So, sorry editing, Sukadia, you have to do that. What? I'll try my best. Yeah, so that is, again, that's DOS. They request their face to not be visible. So I have to cover it in any video. As you can see, that video was very, very thoroughly tracked. Every single frame. I checked every single frame. You don't get a whiff of face in there. Maybe you get like a nose or like the neck, like a little bit, but no face. And again, privacy-minded Sukadia is in the fucking building, you know? It's pretty great. But yeah, we end up going to the freaking dealer's den.
How fucking long the
What?
line is now.
Oh.
Hopefully there's no
Saki
line.
pressed my keyboard and did it for me. Okay, cool. Thank you, Saki.
I don't think it's gonna come out here, right? Yeah, that's
This is the previous area where the line was.
Okay, it's empty. It's empty now. Jesus Christ. All right. Yeah, we're chilling. Yeah, it was all the way full. Yeah, it was all the way to back here. But now.
Oh, that's a mirror. I was so worried.
Who the fuck are those guys? Oh, god damn it. Now that's how I'm up to fucking try. It's like reflection.
And I'm aware that I have to block their face, so.
Okay, that works.
I have a pain in the ass when you have to do that. Awesome music.
Wow.
That's the dealer's den.
Whoa! Get stuff and see what it's like.
Yeah, and then the rest are just a bunch of photos. So we start looking at stuff. This one was kind of cool. Like, look at these little pins. They're like detached pins here. Very, very interesting. Look at that. They just like hang. There's like a decapitated head. Kind of spooky, but you know, kind of fits the vibe that they were going for. Anyways, Dealer's Den is next, but I'm going to stop that there, and I'm actually going to bring up the Black Cat owner and proprietor Black Cat on the phone right fucking now. Get this motherfucker on the phone. Let's get him in here, bro. I've been waiting to talk to this fucker. Let's see. I think I removed Firefox, so let me add that back in to the game capture. Is that a D20 spinner pin? Is it? Maybe. I'm not familiar. It probably is. Kind of seems like it would be. It does look like a dice, you know. There's the dice in the middle for sure, so something like that. But yeah, there's some pretty cool shit here. It's gonna have to wait until Monday or something because we're running out of time and all my trackers at this point are now dead. I no longer even have feet and my tail is in a twist. It's been like that, don't worry. It didn't happen during the stream. It's just been like that. Your poster could be a scheme, but me ordering it could also be a scheme to get pins. Never played D&D, surprisingly. I played like once or twice. I'm not like too into it though. VR roleplay though, it's different. If I were to put it on a scale, I was actually planning to maybe make a video on this on like how to roleplay, like a roleplay guide. I would gauge it like text, voice, D&D, like board game in person, VR, and then LARPing. I think that's like, you know, from worst to best roleplay. I think that's like the range. I think VR is a step above D&D personally, because you're actually acting shit out. D&D and VR chat, people actually do that, and that's actually pretty sick. But yeah, it's fucking, bro. Telling you, if you haven't done VR, fucking, you got to get some VR if you really want to get into the roleplay space. It's fucking awesome. It is nuts. You could actually fucking and fucking, you know, if you have full body, kick, and you have the world around you. You have the fucking text, you have the proximity chat. You can roll shit. There's worlds that literally have buttons where you roll a d20, and it's like, oh, there we go. I actually have used a handful of them for like instigations and shit. Pretty great. But yeah, I'm gonna pause this here, and I'm gonna call up the fucking Black Cat, owner and proprietor of the Black Cat, right fucking now. What's he been up to? What's this motherfucker up to? Can I even call him? I don't even know if I'm allowed to. I think it signed me out. If I'm being honest, I think it signed me out of my account. So please hold. I think I need to continue with Google. Can I sign in, please? I'm pressing it and it doesn't let me continue. Well, back to the music. Can you please let me sign in? Please? Please, I need to sign in. Bro, it physically will not let me continue with Google. It fucking hates me. You can't talk to the Black Cat, owner and proprietor of the Black Cat, without signing in with Google. God damn it. Citywide people D&D campaign win. That'd be pretty sick. Let me try one more time. Black Cat might not be a variable at this current moment. We'll see. Let me get the music properly going here. Not that music. Yeah, that works. All right. Come on, Black Cat. Pick up the phone. Let me get him. Pick up the phone, Black Cat. Let's see. Come on. Music only reminds me of I Hate Everything in the real. That's all I think of when I hear this music. Black Cat? You there? Can I log in not on that page? Bro, can I? Okay, hold on. What if I like actually click it? Oh, wait. Oh, there it is. Oh dear, I've opened like a bazillion tabs. Oopsie poopsies. It was opening, it just wasn't showing up on my fucking overlay. Okay. Okay, please hold, please hold. A second. Hello? Is this the Black Cat?
Oh, Black Cat, fancy seeing you here.
Yeah, you're the Black Cat. Hey, I'm calling about a stream I'm doing, right? You have your new shirt and everything, and I was wondering, what is your favorite color of that shirt?
What's with the questions? You really love clothes, don't you?
What? No, I'm your marketer. I already have the shirt. I'm just asking because people, I don't know, people are considering buying the shirt. Why?
Oh, really? How much are people offering?
$25 per shirt, because that's what it's listed for.
$25? People are gonna pay $25 for some t-shirt? And let me guess, you're gonna take a cut of that, aren't you?
Well, yes, that's part of the deal. You get 90%, I get 10%, but that's besides the point. What is your favorite color of the shirt? I'm live on stream right now.
10% is a lot. Red. My favorite color is red. There. Happy?
Oh, okay. I thought you were gonna like make up some bullshit color, but yeah, you told that to Lupin too. You know the Shrine Maiden? Apparently you're on call with them, and you said the same thing.
Wait, what? How did you know that?
Because they're in my chat right now. You want me to say something to them? They're right here.
Really? Say something, yeah.
Say what? What do you want me to say?
Tell them, oh, I don't know. Ask them why they keep asking what my favorite color is. I already said red.
No, well, I was asking just to make sure and confirm it, you know, on stream, because I didn't trust, you don't trust them. I mean, they're the Shrine Man, you know, you kind of makes sense, right?
Just because I don't trust the Shrine Maiden doesn't mean I'm gonna lie about my favorite color.
I guess, but I mean, it wouldn't be, you know, the worst thing that you've done.
What's the worst thing I've
I
done?
shouldn't have said that. I mean, you sometimes, you know, like, steal people's property, and I think you, like, implicitly, like, try to get people murdered and stuff like that.
Hey, I have not done such a thing. All I do
Lord.
is run my restaurants and get rich and make money and get rich and get rich. That's my only goal.
Yeah, no. I'm just saying that as like hypothetical, you know. I'm not. That's allegations, you know. That's not coming from me. That's just coming from the actual. Damn it! Right at the end. Valid for Jesus Christ. I mean, at least it didn't like go out, but fuck, man. Sorry, VOD people. This is yet another internet outage. I mean, it's the outro, so I'm not gonna mark this one as like a skippable thing because we ain't gonna do fuck much here. But there we go. I think we might be coming back. Hello, stream. Come on back to me. Come on. You can do it. I think you're starting to survive again. There we go. Okay, stabilize. You stable? You stable there? I think you're stable. There you go. Okay, I think we're good. I, again, might have started... Oops.
Long the line is now.
Accidentally pressed the video again. Might have started a new stream. I keep accidentally pressing the video because my thing's right there. I'm trying to get to the YouTube channels on the top right. I'm pressing the video. There we go. Okay, we're good. Just had to check. Anyways, sorry. Let me get the black cat back on the line. I was asking Lupin, were you spreading these rumors about the black cat? Let me get back on here. Sorry about that. The stream kind of died and I had to like pause everything. So we're back now, and I was just asking the Shrine Maiden that again.
Oh, great. Are they answering again?
It might be a little bit, but I mean, while we're there, I mean, I've been advertising your thing, so you could give me like more than 10% cut, right?
What? No, I'm already giving you 10%. That's perfectly high enough. I can't afford to increase it any higher.
Well, 90% of a $25 sale though is like $23. Like you could, you know, give me like 20%, right?
20%. No way. You'll put me out of business with rates like that.
But you're selling the t-shirt for $25. You know that's already kind of expensive, right?
25 isn't expensive. In fact, it's perfectly fair pricing for a limited time shirt, such as the one I'm selling.
I mean, you say that, but it's not limited time if you're selling it for all of eternity. You know that, right?
The shirt itself is limited edition. It's limited to how much I'm producing, which could be a lot, or if I decide to stop, which I might for a variety of reasons, it could be 0. Therefore, it's limited time.
Okay, I guess, yeah. Limited time, as in, like, limited to the lifespan of the company, then yeah, sure, I guess. That makes sense, sure.
Exactly. You understand why it's fair pricing now?
Bro. Yeah, sure. Anyways, Oricho asks, is that legal?
What's legal? What part are you talking about?
The fact that you're saying it's limited time when it's actually, like, you know, it's indefinite time?
It's still a limited time deal. You're buying the shirt for $25, but at any moment I reserve the right to stop making and selling the shirts. Therefore, the time in which you can buy the shirts is limited.
Okay, yeah, sure. I'm not gonna argue the legality. Anyways, I gotta end the stream. I was doing a stream about a furry convention. Are you familiar with those?
Oh yeah, I've seen furries walking around the city. They're like walking animals, kinda. Really stupid trend, if you ask me.
Okay, not to point any fingers or anything, but you are a walking black cat.
That's different. I was born this way. They're just dressing up to be stupid.
Okay, now come on. You don't have to be that rude. Like, come on. I'm the people I'm streaming to are probably, you know, they're furry adjacent. You know, like it's kind of like how you cosplay, right? Like they're just cute little animals, and you know, I don't want to start shit. You know, right? Let's not start any drama here.
Cosplay is different. It's not the same. Cosplayers dress as normal humans dressed up as fictional characters, while furries dress up as stupid made-up animals that don't exist. It's stupid and pointless, especially how they go around acting like they're animal.
Okay, now hold on just a second, Black Cat. I mean, I'm not really a existing animal. And to be fair, the other people are, you know, they're wolves and shit, like foxes, you know, it's a style, they're species, right? But like, furries, you know, buy your products, so why would you want to make them mad?
I'm only in it for the money. If they want to waste their money buying stupid clothes, it's not my problem. I don't endorse them, but I will milk as much money out of them as possible.
But you're cool with them, right?
I'll never like them, but I'll at least tolerate their presence as long as they'll keep forking over money.
Well, I mean, it's a good thing that some of them are suspiciously wealthy, huh?
Yeah, it is. It's a shame they can't find anything useful to do with the money, but if they want to give it to me for worthless crap, it's not my problem.
Yeah, okay. That's completely fair. Yeah, so if you had anything to say to the furries out there, you know, the ones that are watching the stream as we speak, what would you say?
To the furries? I guess to stop being so public with being furries. Maybe they wouldn't be judged so much if they didn't go around acting and dressing like animals all the time.
Okay, now they don't do it all the time. You know, this is a furry convention, so they were explicitly allowed to, you know, dress up and, you know, be basically mascots. Like, they're not, like, doing it fucking everywhere, you know? Shit's fucking hot in those suits, you know? Don't refund the shirt. Don't refund the shirt.
They're still doing it in public. And I can tell some of them look like they want to throw up at how hot it is, but they're still doing it!
Jesus.
It's ridiculous.
Okay. I'll change the topic, all right? I get it. Again, to be fair, you are an anthropomorphic animal yourself, but you're saying these bastards shouldn't dress up like one. That's what you're saying.
That's completely different. I was born this way. These people are just idiots who want to dress like a made-up creature. No, what I'm saying is that the furries
wait,
don't
what?
know how to manage their life properly. I was born an anthropomorphic
Uh-oh.
cat. They can dress up as human beings, yet they chose to dress up as animals.
Yes.
Why would anybody do that? I'm saying furries can dress as
Uh-oh,
humans, so
he's-
why do
he's
they go
talking a
around
lot.
dressing as made-up animals? That is what I'm saying.
You good?
Are you even listening? You asked me a question, I'm answering.
I think he's talking to himself.
Did you not want me to answer?
You good? Oh, are you okay? I think you were talking to yourself there for a second.
I wasn't talking to myself, I was answering your question. But whatever, I think it's time this was over. I have things to do and I'm done being questioned about furries.
Okay. All right. Yeah, sure. Okay. I appreciate it, Black Cat. I mean, it's a furry convention stream. You really shouldn't be saying that shit because we're trying to fucking sell stuff. Not that I'm. Look, I'm a furry. Okay. Do you have something against me?
What? You're a furry? You're wearing one of those stupid costumes right now?
Well, no. It's just no. I'm like. I'm not human. I am this a little like fluffy creature. Like I was also born this way, but you know, Sucadia, my outside correspondent, you know, would maybe cosplay as me.
What? No, you're not like me. What kind of creature are you,
like
anyways?
us. They ain't like us. I look. It's too complicated to explain. Look, we're breaking up. Oh, but yeah, we're going through a tunnel. Oh, yeah, I'll call you back.
Hey, you can't. Damn it! He hung up. Damn furry.
Anyways, fellas, that was the stream. I'll see you guys later. I have nothing against furries personally. I didn't know the Black Cat was so against them. I guess he doesn't like people mimicking his being, you know, which makes sense, I guess. You know, being a standing cat. Sure, whatever. You do you, right? Anyways. I hope you have a good rest of your day, night, evening, afternoon, or morning. I skipped a lot of messages in the chat. I know one random person, Bread, said, "Can I draw you?" If you want to. I don't know. I don't have refs. I don't have a ref sheet. I'm actually working on that. But the person is like out of power and shit, so I have to wait. And like, I spent like 8 months waiting on one commission, but it fell through and I had to get a refund. I still haven't gotten the full refund yet, but it's a whole predicament. So Sucadia.dev/hub for the Discord if you want to see all my problems and all my work in progresses too, which include websites and like coding designs and when the next stream's gonna be. We've obviously not hit everything here. Like, we're very much not through like all this shit. Let me actually get a gauge of where we are. We have hit number 87. We're 87 out of 180. Oh fuck, 173 that are edited. So I think technically next stream we could get through all that, but also I still have more to edit, so we'll see. It might be a 3-parter, we'll see. Anyways, yeah, Sucadia.dev/hub for the Discord. Tomorrow there's gonna be the Black Cat stream, so if you want to talk to him kind of subliminally, because he doesn't really talk to a chat, but you know, you could voice your mind to him tomorrow at noon to 3 p.m. It's the citywide. And then next GSFC stream, I'm gonna actually aim for Monday. I'm gonna try we're gonna try to do a part 2 of this on Monday. I'll try to edit a little more, and we're gonna get through more of this because we're literally only like, I think it's only like 4 p.m. the day of, still the Friday that we fucking crashed into the fucking trash bin. So there's quite a bit to still cover. Are we shooting the guy or not? That's a fair point. That's a fair point. We have to decide this kind of right now. You can kind of decide in the Discord, but we kind of have to decide that now too. So let me do some proper music in here. We have, again, the two options. Two options here. Let me see if I can open it up. Let me get the window capture properly going here. Boom, 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 boom. Photos. That's my Vive console. By the way, fuck Vive and their fucking console. Fuck that. Hate the fact that you have to have a console for it. Let me break this shit out. Boom. So, are we killing this guy or not? That's what we have to decide here today. How did I full screen this originally? I think it's the bottom right, but it's not showing up. Full screen. There it is. So, this gun, or that's a ruler again. This gun. What did you think? I need everyone's opinion. As many as possible. By the way, this is the only pursuing song that I have, so it's gonna repeat. I need as many opinions as possible. I am going to FWA. Should we continue this format or not? Where Sucadia is vlogging most of the time? Or should we do a compromise format where he's not really vlogging most of the time, unless, like, necessary, maybe? For, like, reactions, I guess? Maybe? Or do we just cut him out entirely and we just record, like, shit happening? Because there's still gonna be recordings for sure, but we need more photos and we need more me talking, right? I don't know. Because, you know, Sucadia did quite a bit of yapping. I'm not sure if you're into that or not. So we have to judge. Do we execute him or do we keep him alive, but, you know, butt him in the head like this? Like, and tell him to stop it so much? Let me know. Lupin says compromise. I kind of agree. Personally, if I were to think it over. I like the fact that we get more personality, right? I like the fact that you know, Sucadia's personality is at least there, and, like, you know, the fucking awkwardness is a little bit there, which is good. I don't think he yapped that much, but I was half paying attention as I was prepping for the you know. I don't think Sucadia yapped too much either. There was a little bit of yapping that I had to skip. Obviously, some of this stuff is, like, completely fucking, you know, you don't really have to talk about it because it's just in the moment, like, thoughts. But it did document everything very well. Like, literally, we have not missed a single fucking thing. But, again, I didn't get to talk too much. I mean, I did talk quite a bit still. I don't know. Emotion to spare his life, or you must make pancakes for us. Damn. But spare his life and hit him in the back of the head, or, like, just spare him and be like, okay, you can keep vlogging. Like, do we like him talking that much is my thing. Should he always be the person on camera? Should we mix in vlogging and, like, just normal video, which there technically is some in here, we just haven't hit too much of it? Or, like, I don't know, cut him out entirely or what? Because I'm thinking we have to tone it down, maybe. Keep him in a cage and let him out when I mean, he does have the wage cage when he's doing the streams, you know, the IRL streams when he's doing the desktop games. I have Sucadia out for that. It do be like that already. Because, again, just for reference, FWA is in 6 days. I need to decide this, like, fucking now, because, again, whilst I will probably schedule another stream for this Monday to continue this GSFC recap, it's not guaranteed, so if I don't decide by then it's gonna be like, oh shit, do I test shit during the biggest literal fucking, like, convention that I'm going to this year? Like, the only big one that I've ever gone to this year? Like, you know, you gotta be real careful with this, because we can't fuck it up and just do all vlogging. Because I think the vlogging is a little too much. I need to be able to talk a bit more. But I think the compromise can just be, instead of Sucadia being like, hey, this is what we're doing, we're here, it should instead be like, oh shit, this is what's happening. Or like, this is where we're going. Instead of, I don't know. It's hard to fucking find a balance. It's really hard because I don't plan on editing this to be like a proper video or anything. Maybe clips from the stream, maybe, like, best case. But I don't know. Doing everything but answering the questions. I love this chat. I know, right? We'll see. I still think this applies a little bit, but there's still a lot that, you know, Sucadia misses in the fucking, you know, actual recording, like, when we're talking. So, I don't know. I think he yaps a little too much. I'll probably tell him to chill it down. Again, let me know. If you're in the VOD, let me know before fucking May 8th what we should be doing. Sucadia.dev/hub for the Discord. That is a link. Sucadia.dev/hub. It's also in the description. You can send in like Twitch chat or whatever. There's like a Twitch channel in there. I need opinions because we need to figure out what format is the best for this stream. I prioritize this stream because this stream is like, this is like peak Sucadia. It's like VR and chatting, but there's an actual topic to chat about, you know? Because VR and chatting had the issue where it's like, oh, sometimes there's like not much to talk about. But this is VR and chatting, but there is shit to talk about. But it's only me. I don't have like random people in here, but still. We'll see. Anyways, tone it down a teensy bit and that'll be great. Okay, so I'll knock this guy on the back of the head. Maybe not the back, maybe the side. Just like a boom, doom. So we're not gonna kill him. We're not killing him, but we'll tone it down, probably. Again, I'll check the Discord. We're gonna feel it out. Maybe next stream on Monday we'll also see if I'm able to do the Monday stream. And then, yeah, but again, Sucadia.dev/hub for the Discord to see when that actually is going to happen, because YouTube's scheduling and everything is very, very unreliable, and I have no set schedule, so get fucked. You have to get notifications somewhere. And I wouldn't trust YouTube's or Twitch's notifications, so go to the Discord, and you get Discord pings if you sign up for it. That's good. Anyways, I am going to eat. I have not eaten. It is 5. 5. Okay. That was only like 4:30 for some reason, but it has been 4 hours. Shit. Okay. Anyways, I hope you have a good rest of your day, night, evening, afternoon, or morning. I'm gonna charge my shit. I'm gonna eventually take photos for the Black Cat thumbnail, probably. And then that's again gonna be tomorrow at noon. Or that's gonna be set up as another premiere, blah 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 blah, and then Monday hopefully another stream for this, and blah 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 blah. FWA on the 8th. That's crazy. There's so much shit happening this week, and my birthday's on the 10th. Isn't that wild? Maybe that's why I got 20 gifted. Did I mention the birthday thing before or after? I think it was after, so maybe that's the reason why. But all they sent was two Dark Souls emotes, which is very thematic of this particular individual, which I have known for like 10 years, 15 years. So it makes sense. It do make sense. Anyways, you have a good one. I appreciate you for staying around, and Lupin, get them fucking sleep. Or time to eat, do citywide prayer, whatever you need to do. Bro's confused at the concept of 5. Well, we only go to 4 hours, so when I see more than 4, it's like fucking breaking my brain. Anyways, my cat's meowing in the bathroom, I think. I'm gonna attend to him. Bye, I appreciate you. I'm gonna upload the VODs, Sucadia.dev/VODs. If you want the full quality thing, I'm gonna timestamp all the internet mishaps too. We had 3 of those, which sucked, so, you know. Anyways, goodbye. I think it would make that person happy. You need to play Dark Souls. Yeah, I think you should, Oricho. And then say it in the chat, because I think they're also in the Discord server. I don't know. You'd have to check. Look for a red panda profile picture, and you will know. Goodbye. Hey, the Black Cat, I'm ending the stream. Did you want to say anything before we go? No, I think we're done here. I think I've already said enough. Well, you heard it here first. Okay. I'll see you guys later. Fuck. You didn't want to say shit. Fuck all y'all, I guess. Alright, bye. Damn.